Never had love when you was just a young and your looks were so precious. But now you're grown up, so fly is like a blessing. But you can't have a man look at you for 5 seconds without you being insecure. You never credit yourself, so when you got older, it seems like you came back 10 times over. Now you're sitting here in this damn corner, looking through all your thoughts and looking over your shoulder. See, you had a lot of crooks try to steal your heart. Never really had love, couldn't never figure out how to love. How to love. Yeah. You had a lot of moments that didn't last forever. Now you in this corner, trying to put it together. How to love. How to love. For a second you were here, now you over there. It's hard not to stare. The way you're moving your body like you never had a love. Had a love. You had a lot of dreams that transformed a vision.
What is going on, Duckers? And thank you for tuning in for this second episode of, what is this, like the resurgence of the Decoy Voice live stream. So it's kind of cool that you guys are hanging out again. I like that you guys have what do you call it? You guys like that song. It's from that guy, this AI channel. The link should be in the description for Almost Real, but it's like super sick. Like the guy's pretty cool too. I don't think it's like regular AI content, but like, yeah, that Lil Wayne version of How to Love is like phenomenal. I love it. What's going on, everybody? Everybody's talking about math. Why is it not in 4K? Because I'm using a restreaming platform, so I can be on Decoy Voice, Decaf Decoy, and on Kick right now too. But to get in 4K, one, I don't think my internet can handle it. But two, it's it's like, is it like $100 to stream in 4K? It's crazy. And also the what do you call it? When I download this to upload the clips to over at Decaf Decoy, the size of the video file is nuts. Like when you just download it from YouTube, it's maybe like a gigabyte. But like, I think last episode or last live stream was only probably an hour and a half or hour and 45. And that video turned out to be like 8 gigabytes. And I was like, my computer cannot handle that. So thank you, Baked Buddhist, for joining the Decoy Elite. Really appreciate that. Just want to like also show you guys a cool little thing where on our channel members, if over on a Decoy Voice, you guys can join as a channel member right now. You don't really have to. Actually, there's no button. Yeah, right here. You can now join on mobile. But if you guys join on mobile, just know if it's like an Apple device, like an iPhone, they're going to up these prices. So if you want to subscribe to the channel, I get the same amount of benefit if you subscribe at $5 or $20 on desktop. But if you go over on mobile, it's going to be more, and that just gives money to Apple. So just so you're aware of that. But I also wanted to point out how we have Maybe Sunshine, V Moore 24, Dennis Sorrell, all probably days away from being 3-year-long channel members. So it's pretty awesome that you guys have been around for that long. Yeah, if you guys are on mobile, it's like by 30%. So just be aware of that. Like you don't have to join. All you have to do, if you really want to support the channel, just share these videos with somebody. I always feel like I want to start these videos off sitting down. Then when I get a little bit what do you call it? When I get restless, I need to stand up. But already I think I need to stand up. What if I was this small, guys? Like, would that be the shock of the century? Hold on. Stuff out of the way. Here we go. Now we're gonna go back to the bat. I feel like I'm just more comfortable with the bat. One time I used the bat on the live stream, I think for the election day, and just kind of got addicted to it every single time. Thank you, Greg Warner, for the super chat saying for the Rooftop Protector Fund. They appreciate that. I will cover everything under $20 at the end of the show because I feel like we're never able to get to the story in a timely fashion. I feel like it just takes us forever to get to the actual live stream. Don Z says 30%. We need to up them numbers. I mean, most of you guys are probably watching on iPhone or mobile devices, so I mean, I'm not mad at the idea that they're trying to get their cut of this as well, but I mean, if you guys can save some money, I'd appreciate that. And thank you, Great Werner, for gifting a Decoy Voice membership. Appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, that was my booster seat, like this new, what do you call them? I had my old, like, velvet chair for the longest time, and then I got this other chair. It's pretty cool. It's like a cheap computer chair that makes me feel like it's a car seat. Like, it's got so much cushion and it's like locks you into it. I feel like a toddler. Thank you, Robert Brooks, for the super huge super chat saying, keep up the good work. Appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, W Bat, thank you. Well, here's the thing, is like you say it when someone said, oh, you're a southpaw. I want to be able to bat switch. I feel like that's like the ultimate thing. Or maybe I just want to be like Shohei and just learn how to pitch right and bat left. But again, we're talking about I need a standing chair. I do have a standing chair. I have this little boba chair. Let me show you guys real quick. I got this thing. It's called like a boba chair. It's like the weirdest thing ever. But it's like, it's, how can I show you guys? I can't even see it. But if you pull this tab, it goes up or shrinks down. So if I want to, I'm kind of sitting on it right now, but also I can just pull the tab and go down. Would this make people like think about the channel differently? I wonder if it's like, oh yeah, Decoy Voice. He's like 3'5", but I mean, still has got that same concise, lighthearted commentary. I don't know. It looks like a trash can, but it's a seat. It's like a wobbling seat, so I can like, hold on. So I can kind of pivot around, and it's supposed to, like, I feel like a Dwight Schrute when he was working on the exercise ball. It's like, oh, it's engaging my core. I'm getting a nice little workout while I'm on here. This looks weird, guys. Don't clip that. But Shogun gets here while I'm on the boba chair. Yeah, but no, I have a standing stool. I like using it a bit. Let's see. Nabo42, thank you for the super chat saying, thank you for the concise, lighthearted commentary. Really appreciate that. And then I'll cover everything under $20 at the end of the show. Thanks, guys. I'm gonna close all this stuff out. Did they charge you extra for half a chair? I think it was actually kind of expensive because it was like a pre-order chair where it was at like CES or something. I saw it on Instagram and they're like, yeah, you can buy this chair pre-order. And I got it and I kind of like it. Did I miss a donut? Was it under $20? If it's under $20, 19 kilometers, I'll cover it at the very end. Just because sometimes it takes us a long time to get through all the on the thing. Oh yeah, Neobox Truck, you say, Decoy, how are you? I'm gonna mod on Decaf. Look here, let me take a screenshot of this. I will mod you over on Decaf Decoy just because I know I need to mod over there. I think I made I think I need to make what do you call it? Mods there and mods over on Kick. I know I just need to add that. I just keep on forgetting. I'm very new to this live stream game anyway, so here I am just trying to fill time with my pencil bet. 19 kilometers. I said I'll get everything under 20 at the very end, but he says baseball voice. Appreciate that. Grimy Oxtails, my favorite concise, lighthearted commentator. Thank you. And Neil of the Fine Hostages, fight Tectone or spend a night at Asmon's house. Honestly, I've been needing a what do you call it? A YouTube boxing match. So I'll go out there. I'll probably end up challenging, if Tectone keeps on losing weight, I'll challenge Tectone to a boxing match, but he's got to meet me at my weight class. So we'll see. Well, it should be good for all of us, right? But yeah, let's go ahead and get to the show. Everybody's saying that. Okay, look, not going to say much about my history, who I am. I'll leave it at that. Oh, Nux rated me on Kick, bro. Oh, appreciate that. That's awesome. I don't understand how raids work, but let me see. It's probably going to echo me in a second because I'm going to look at my channel. Let me see. It's probably going to echo. There, yeah, it's going to echo. Oh, let's see. 430 viewers. Wow, thanks, guys. Let me see. Thanks for coming in. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, so everybody's here watching on Kick on YouTube. So one thing I want to cover real quick is if you guys want to watch more live streams, what I'll do is I think I'll have Monday live streams consistently across all platforms. Decoy Voice, Decaf, at Decaf Decoy on YouTube, and Decoy Voice over on Kick. But I'll probably end up doing more other live streams on Thursdays or Fridays or something. It'll be more casual, it'll be more conversational, because look at the chat right now. It's got a lot of stuff going on right now. So if you want to watch all the live streams, watch over on, subscribe to @DecapDecoy on YouTube, or go over on Kick. I will probably, after the live streams are done on this channel, they'll disappear. So you could probably finish watching it if you started on here, but Decoy voice, I'll get rid of them, so you guys have to just watch on @DecapDecoy. James says, Decoy versus Tectone. Tectone lifts. I boxed for 14 years. Boxers are slimmer guys, easily outpace bodybuilders. Experience is relative. I also think that he's like 6'5" and he's a very large individual. But I mean, like I said, he's got to meet me at the weight class of my choice. Bite Deity says, here's an expensive copy, Unwanted Child number 2. It wasn't Unwanted number child. It was unclaimed or possibly like abandoned, but it wasn't unwanted. So you're changing the lore, Bite Deity. This isn't my first time going live. I used to go live like a lot. I'd probably average like 2,000 to 4,000 live viewers. Got up to like 6,000, probably like 17 at my peak. But we're just gonna reintroduce it. Probably do a little bit less videos, more live streams, and just kind of work that. Why is he hip swinging a female? No, I'm learning. I'm trying to relearn my baseball swing. I've been watching a lot of baseball YouTube, and it's all about the turning your trunk, the toe tap, and then the snapping. So yeah, I'm very ADHD. So we're gonna talk about what happened at TwitchCon. I think the first topic is gonna be TwitchCon, but I guess before we get into the bulk of the video, I just want to cover. Before we stop live streaming, I promised this guy I'd cover this on a live stream. Tuna Sandwich gave me a super huge super chat. Actually, it looks like a drill. I don't know what currency that is, but this is probably like a $5 super chat. But he said, hey, Tuna Sandwich says, hey, Decoy, this is not on topic, but I guess a way to cope. This is a video about alligator Alcatraz. So remember how long ago alligator Alcatraz occurred? That's how old this comment is, and I just have not gotten to it yet. But he says, my dad always watches your videos. He in fact saved some of them in his offline, so he downloaded some. He sadly passed away just now, and sadly never got to watch this episode. I'm not one to ask for sympathy, but only telling you that a good fan far east of the globe really appreciated your work and hopes you keep on going. If you can, give my old man a shout out. His name was Rick, so shout out to Rick. Thanks for watching, and thanks for Tuna Sandwich letting me know about it, because I replied, yeah, for sure, I'll shout him out. But also he said, thanks so much. It still really feels unreal waking up and not hearing your voice, as well as blasting on his phone speaker. And it's like, you feel silly just doing what I'm doing, live streaming, like RIP Rick, thanks guys. I'm in a dark room by myself, swinging around a bat, just rambling. But we're actually, like, you know, connecting with human beings. Like, how many people are here right now? Like 1,900 people are watching the stream. And it's like probably on other platforms even more. But, you know, we are a little community, and it's kind of crazy how I probably talk to you guys, especially if I do live streams. I talk to you guys more than I do probably my own family, people I know in real life, because it's just the way we are. Like, I moved far away from family so I can be closer to my work back when I moved to LA. But the idea that, you know, it seems silly, but I want to let you guys know that I'm very, very appreciative of you giving me your time and just to watch it, you know. 500 Decoy on underdog. Why would I be the underdog in this fight? Guys. Yeah. One thing I want to know, I guess we'll put this thing, because I'm not a video gamer at all, but would you watch me stream this duck game? Yes or no? And I just want to know before we get into the video, because then we'll probably get more people in here. But I saw this. There's the thing. I saw this thing over here. It's called Escape from Duckov. It's apparently a new game. I downloaded it on Steam, and it actually seems... Here we go. It seems incredibly fun. So let me know what you guys think. Vote. Do you want to see me play this game at the very end of the stream for like a half an hour or so? Or maybe I do that on like Thursdays on @DecapDecoy. Oh my God. It's like a single player game. You just kind of, it's, what do you call it, a roguelike? You just explore the world, you make your own character. He's a duck, he's shooting around. I feel like we should probably implement something more fun other than just doom scrolling on the internet constantly. This is still so loud. Doom scrolling on the internet constantly, but I did have some fun playing this game. But is that something that you guys are even interested in consuming from Decoy Voice? Like, playing some games, maybe we can even play multiplayer on this. It's on Steam, so possibly. But yeah, no, I'm terrible at this game. I only played it one time real quick this morning. But I mean, I think it might be fun to do something different, mix it up. Yeah, simple game, simple fun. Escape from Duckov. It was like maybe $10. 83% of you guys said yes out of 463. So yeah, so at the very end, too much blood. At the very end of the video, we'll probably play some Escape from Duckov as long as I don't live stream for too long. But okay, cool. Sounds good. Sounds good. You guys are there. People say Portal 2, but I'm on a Mac. There's a lot of games I want to play. Like the girl was talking about Mega Bonk. I saw Moist Critical was playing it, I think, or maybe it was Penguin, or not Penguins. Maybe it was Asmongold, but somebody was playing Mega Bonk. It looked pretty cool, and then I realized I can't play it myself. I have to either get like a Steam Deck or something, and then figure out how to connect it to it. Oh, so wait, so people say I can play Portal 2 on Mac? All right, let's chill. Emulators work on Mac. I could do parallels. I can do a lot of things to run it, but it's just gonna slow down the computer. So we'll see. Yeah, that's what it was. Emeru was like, "Oh, I'm stressed out from all the stuff that's happening in the world right now. I just want to go home and play Mega Bonk." I saw that. I'm like, I could go for some mindless fun. And I saw this Escape from Duckov game. Seems like it's something I want to do. Yeah. Mega Bonk runs on a potato. I mean, I have a good Mac computer. It's just a lot of these Steam games aren't native to Mac, so it's kind of unfortunate, but I do like the workflow on Mac more. Dead Island and Dying Light. I tried both those games. I just couldn't get into them at all. No, I left LA. It is sad for me to see. I'm still on my old group chat from all my friends back at my old job, and they will complain about things that happen in LA, like stupid ass crime shit. And then I'll see it and I'll be like, yeah, I'm glad I'm no longer there. I'm really glad I'm no longer there. Okay, let's go ahead and end this poll. Yeah. Mac for editing video, PC for neckbearding and gaming. I can understand that. You wearing a King's jersey for the No Kings protest was genius. Yeah, it's sad how completely regarded that protest was about No King. So let's go ahead and get into today's video where you say, Buzz Game says, explain the thumbnail. We're talking about what happened at TwitchCon, which it started off with the SA on Amiru. It's terrible. It's crazy that even in my chat, like, I would say I'm a reasonable person. You wouldn't watch a lot of Decoy Voice unless you're also a reasonable person. And then I saw a lot of comments even on my video about the incident that happened to Amiru. And people are saying like, well, why does she sell that type of product on her live stream if she doesn't want that to happen? Or somebody said, it was just a hug. It's a meet and greet. I don't see what the problem is. Like, they're like batshit insane people that just don't understand how wrong this incident was. But the crazy part is, not only we've covered it in detail, why TwitchCon dropped the ball, you also had this girl over here. Oh, no. In this video here, she talked about how the Twitch executives, the day that she got SA'd, were out there partying. So in case you haven't seen this, the Twitch CEO, Dan Clancy, which is, I don't even know how old he is. He's got this long gray hair. I think I saw him at a Q&A wearing a Labubu on his belt. Like, he's the ultimate, like, how do you do, fellow kids type of person. He's at least 60s. I would guess he's in the 60s. But here he was at TwitchCon the night that Amiru was SA'd at his event that they promised world-class security at.
All right, guys.
There's no music, but yeah. He's there with some random Twitch streamer dancing on stage, trying to twirl her. And as he's probably 60, just slams into the ground. She seems all right, very resilient. Good on her for not getting hurt, because I feel like if I got dropped like that, I'd be out. I'd be out for weeks. But that wasn't the only thing. Apparently, some guy was trying to talk to him on stream. Here you go.
Wait, there's Dan Clancy.
All right.
Show me Dan Clancy again.
No.
So they're live streaming and they're getting Dan Clancy on face chat.
There's no way.
Wait, Dan Clancy, do you know who I am? Wait, let me ask.
And he's with
That's
some-
literally him. Wait, Dan. Wait, Dan Clancy.
They're saying she's 40 years younger than him.
Wait,
Who
Dan.
knows? But honestly, it's not a good look. It's not a good look. Like, I always see Dan Clancy when he guys out there talking to Taylor Lorenz. Like, he's the ultimate teacher that wants to be cool with the students. So he tries to be like one of the students. Like, you see this. I don't know. I don't. It's not a good look that the only reason he's there is to interact with these people. I think he's going to get terminated from his position at Twitch in the very near future because it keeps on getting worse. Keeps on getting worse. You got this person called Find the Rabbit who was DJing the TwitchCon partner. It got cut off. Partner party, whatever. And she says, "I'm gonna wait until the end of the block party to say it because LMAO, I want to leave." So obviously she's DJing the block party. She's trying to play it cool, and then she posted this video to her friends, but apparently she posted it after it was already over, which is probably smart. Which is probably smart that she posted this video later. But look at this. Says, guess what's available for purchase during TwitchCon block party? Only showing close friends on IG because, yeah.
Should I leave?
Yeah, you should.
Should I leave? This is only going to close friends. I'm leaving.
Yeah, you couldn't see it real quick. This is a panel of customized pocket knives. These are probably like, I guess they're California legal, so probably 4-inch blades. But you just had the scenario where their top Twitch streamer was SA'd by a guy, no security whatsoever. Yes, knives are fine, but if you're in an area at TwitchCon, which is the Gaslamp District, now I couldn't find a map for this year's, but they say for 2024's years of the block party, it's in the Gaslamp District, and if you're not aware of that spot, it's in San Diego. It's near Petco Park where the Padres play, and it's just cool. You got a lot of old hotels there. You got it's a really cool spot in your 20s if you want to go bar hopping. Lots of places to be, lots of places to go, things to see. It's cool. You got all these bars. It's cool. But if you look at this area where she is likely doing her DJ set, it's going to be beyond this entrance and exit, and this entrance and exit, which is likely going to have your security checkpoints. So, meaning, if they even have a good security team to stop a knife from getting inside the block party, where you have these millionaire Twitch streamers or people that are getting assaulted, and on the way after they get through the security point, they can just pick up a knife not because Twitch itself put them for sale. It's because in Gaslamp District, they're going to have a lot of random stuff there. They're going to have like stores, liquor. It's kind of a older, eclectic type area. I'm not exactly certain where this was, but for her to say, I want to leave the block party makes me feel like it's inside of it. So knives for sale inside what I believe is a block party and making their DJs uncomfortable where she says, I want to leave, where it wasn't that they planted them there. It was just an oversight. They did not sweep the area. They did not rightfully check to see if there was any dangers. It's just an oversight. Again, showing they were completely unprepared to protect their creators. She even said on her live stream, it's like 48 minutes, how, they advertise a state-of-the-art security, but then after she got SA'd, only then did they fly out some head at Amazon or head at Twitch to come out and say, okay, now let's really look at, TwitchCon to make sure it's even more secure. Like it's bad. What is Twitch doing about it? I don't think anything. I don't think they're doing anything about this. This map may be outdated, but I mean, I think they're overwhelmed because let's be honest. Like, I think Amiru knew that she was exposed because that attack that we also covered over in Santa Monica, that probably was like an eye-opening moment for her. But a lot of these streamers don't realize they're like newfound celebrities, and now they're realizing that they need to be treated the same way as a Keanu Reeves is being treated. Like, look at this interaction. Yeah, this today. Like, this is crazy. And keep in mind, Keanu Reeves is a very well, like, he's trained in combat, and he's a large individual. And yet this still happened. Surrounded by security. And some lady wants to force her way in. Let go of me. Let go of me. I'm just trying to get to Keanu. What?
Keanu! It's your divine wife! Keanu! Keanu!
You gotta relax, man.
And I understand there's a different dynamic. There's a different dynamic between Keanu Reeves, a large and imposing male, and this smaller female. But I mean, it still doesn't make it any less insane. Still doesn't make her any less capable of implementing like a Selena situation where you don't have to be a large individual to send a round into somebody that you allegedly love. Like, it is scary to think that it's like this. Now, one aspect I want to cover over here is, as Amiru's getting, I don't even want to call it attention, because this is the attention that she needs. Like, I honestly don't even like really covering internet drama as much as real life stories and talking about stuff, saying, hey, look, you guys could doom scroll all day online, or you can come to me and see, hey, I'll tell you what's happening virally, and then I'll break it down, I'll give you some background information, and I'll try to come to a reasonable conclusion for you. I'd rather do that kind of stuff because I find that it's valuable, and I'm also kind of older to be covering Twitch drama. But yes, wanted to cover this because you needed attention on the idea that Twitch and Amazon is fucking up. But now we're starting to see other stories coming out of TwitchCon where it almost seems like, because she became front page news everywhere. Like, if you just type in TwitchCon right now in Google, TwitchCon will be just nonstop search results about Amiru's essay. Now you're starting to see what I think is people just trying to lean into girls aren't safe at TwitchCon, so now I'm gonna have my moment as well.
Hello, how you doing today? Nice to meet you. What's your name?
Emerald.
And yeah, this girl seems like she's receptive to him talking to her. Maybe because he's a celebrity in live streaming. I don't know. Is Neon huge? I don't know. Is Neon huge? Maybe. But yeah. She seems receptive to him talking to her. And this.
Emerald.
Just call me Em.
M.
Yes.
I am.
What's your name?
Neon.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to
Okay,
meet
so
you.
she doesn't know.
Horrifying.
Real quick, Emerald. I'm doing a little after party.
Okay.
I would love for you to come.
Why?
Because you're very beautiful.
You gotta go. I love being objectified.
This bothers me. She can just straight up say no. Like, no thank you. But then the idea that you're escalating it to him, like, he says you're beautiful, do you want to go to a party? You can say no.
Come on, let's go.
I wouldn't want to go to a party with this guy either. But then, I mean, they're trying to make it bigger than it is. Because I also saw this incident over here from Drama Alert saying a female Twitch streamer had an insane interaction with a creepy fan at TwitchCon. I may or may not think this guy is creepy, but why is this headlined? He's proposing to her behind a desk. He might be a bit weird, but I feel like a lot of guys at TwitchCon are going to kind of be like this. And then also, is this the worst thing in the world?
No, but I'll take the ring off.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, that was a first. Okay.
Honestly, I feel like this is mountain out of a molehill. Insane interaction with creepy fan at TwitchCon. I mean, he's a goof. He's trying to be funny. I don't know. And then I saw this from one of the girls that's inside Amiru's friend group, and they said this.
There was a guy at the con, and he got trying to shake my hand, and I was like, no, please, I don't want to. And he was like,
Shake my hand. Shake my hand. Yeah, I don't like that. That's creepy. Don't shake his hand. That's messed up.
And then I did, and then because I was like, oh no, so I did, and then I signed it, I took a photo, and then he was like, okay, and he like reaches for my hand again. I think he
So we shook hands again.
jerked off on it.
Oh.
I don't know, something was nefarious.
Ew. So that does seem
She says that he did something in his hand already. Like, obviously we're not there. Maybe the guy was creepier than we can imagine, and she has more evidence to it. But it almost seems like, had that other incident not occurred, would we be seeing top to bottom coverage on all these different internet outlets and all these people talking about stuff, trying to make the next incident? Because here's the thing is, there was a genuine safety concern over at Twitchcon. That DJ was over at the block party finding knives for sale, presumably be past the security checkpoint. It is scary. Yeah, there, Groundhog says, this is drama forming. Yeah, I've seen that, where there was another guy outside of TwitchCon. Like, they said there was 2 fights out there. I saw a guy getting jumped, and you obviously can't play it on YouTube. But then you also heard about the some Twitch streamers fighting a homeless dude, and somebody got left bloodied. I'm like, that's never good. But somebody replied to this and saying, oh, why are we like, you know, why are we getting in fights in the streets of the TwitchCon? And another streamer straight up said, oh no, it's called content. We're making content. It's drama. It's just like that, who's that Jack Doherty kid? Like, that Jack Doherty kid, like, he purposely gets in fights so he can have his OnlyFans model hanging out in the background, and then he can, like, sell her adult content. Like, it's sickening that that's the state of the internet right now, is just making controversy because people will click on it. And I would hate to think that this very real incident that occurred with Amiru and this very real incident that occurred with that DJ is now going to be almost like a trend to kind of a trend to trend on Twitter, to trend on the internet. Like, I don't like this at all. Yeah, Emmy popped off. Now it's not my turn, which really takes away from the gravity of what this incident is. Like, if everybody starts coming in there saying like, "Oh, I had a worse situation," or it happened to me too, and it's not as bad, it's just gonna water it down. And I feel like that's what Amazon would want. Oh, it was just a whole bunch of, like, you know, misunderstandings. It was a guy that proposed to a girl with a ring pop, and then also Amiru getting SA'd. These aren't the same thing. Stop trying to compare them. I don't like this. You think that the Amiru stalker did it to become famous? I think that Amiru stalker did it because he's mentally unwell. Because one thing I'll tell everybody right now is, nobody has like a regular life, or like, you know, is successful in their career, has a big friend group, has a healthy dating life, and then just decides one day, you know what, I'm gonna go to TwitchCon and I'm gonna essay a streamer. No, they're almost always weirdos. Everybody at work knows they're weird. Everybody at school knew they're weird. They're very, very, like, you know, in their own world on their laptop watching Twitch streamers. Like, this is not a regular guy. I don't think he did it to become famous or to plug his channel, or he wasn't like streaming it himself. He was doing it because he's sick. That's what I think. The pencil bat is too dangerous. Yeah, I just kind of hit this thing on my table. But yeah, so the only thing that did happen at Twitch, like back to TwitchCon, is you have, I don't know who these people are, but they showed up to TwitchCon wearing, cosplaying as Hassan Piker and the dog, playing my part in making a more humane world.
No, do it again. Get down lower. Okay.
And then has the zins that he's allegedly reaching for.
It's calm. It's great. I'm not. This is vibrating. I'm not shocking her. It is vibrating.
My apologies. I was correct. It's vibration.
It's training.
I'm training him.
Training to be
L on this guy, though. I understand they're doing a bit, but I don't care how long I've been dating somebody or how much content I can make. I'm not gonna put on a dog costume and let it. Does he have a collar? I think he has a collar. He has a leash on him. I'm never doing that, guys. I don't care.
Good dog.
We'll speak up with Kaya, see how she's
Yeah. Stop making sounds. Gosh, she's just a baby. That's fine. She's good.
It's kind of funny. They're married. Okay, whatever. It's kind of funny. Actually, let me adjust the chat. The people are spamming stuff. How much slow mode? Where's slow mode? Wait, can I even activate slow mode? I guess I can. I thought I could activate like a slow mode where you guys can't spam the. Is there a mod in here? Ban him. Actually, oh, thank you, Devil Dog Cog. I'm just gonna ban this person. How do I ban him? There you go. Yeah, but yeah, you see this. I'm not. Oh my god. Oh. Wait, how do I. Is there a way to put a slow mode on this? Whatever, I'll turn this off. But yeah, I would never do this what this guy's doing over here. Oh, you know what this is? I'm getting like attacked by a whole bunch of people right now, aren't I? Whatever, hold on, let's see. I think there's a control, right? No, it's not bots. What is it? I mean, it is bots. It is bots. Yeah, you're right. No, there used to be subscribers only mode. That was easy to do. Settings. Yes, I struck a chord with somebody. I think they know that I'm going to... Thank you. Thank you, moderator. There it is. Yeah, easy. Moderator, whoever's there, if you turned it to members only mode, thank you. And then if you can, you set it for a minute. Just set it to 5 minutes. And if they come back, set it to 10 minutes. Doesn't matter, like whatever. But yeah. It's kind of crazy that the chat still goes as long as it is. And then we have mods here. It's just mods are what do you call it? They're just doing it out of the kindness of their heart, so they don't gotta work. You know what I mean? Discord changes, live streaming. I wonder why I had no option to set that up myself. I feel like I've seen the button before. Okay, we're getting sidetracked, but yes, you're seeing this. They're calling out Hassan Piker because if you're unaware, you see this. There's been a lot of instances of Hassan likely lying, and Tectone's calling it out. I think it's hilarious.
It is
My niece
emblematic
said they all say
all
gay now
of
in the
America's
all
much more
American
losing his
road
fucking
movie.
mind. Everything works. Everything's fast. Reason as to why America. Please fucking go stop.
So the Yelp, that's so fucked up, man. But yeah, this was bad enough as it is. Him likely shocking his dog to me, and then him lying to his audience about this collar doesn't have a shock function when it's obviously been taped off. Like him lying, him almost getting away with this bad enough. But you have this over here where wait, no way, that's not the video. I almost don't want to play the full video because you kind of saw it, whatever. But an old video is resurfaced of him, and the dog is obviously has a giant sore on its neck. Pretty bad. It's pretty bad. And people are saying it's because the collar is likely too tight, or there was prongs from a shock collar. This one is really bad. Shock collar or not, memes or not, him getting upset, crashing out, he's an objectively terrible person. Yeah, the manufacturer made a statement too saying that model of shock collar doesn't have removable prongs. It's like that's the electrical shocking one. He's lying. And then it's almost sad because you're like, okay, why hasn't he been banned despite all the things he's done? Not even necessarily like the dog possible shock, but him calling for the deaths of individuals, multiple individuals, calling for the streets to be lined with blood of certain people that may or may not own homes. Like the guy's a nut job. And then someone said, "Hey, look at Dan Clancy and his history. Back in 2016, I guess he banned Trump, and he said, alas, the shame of can we verify this? Looks like it's real." So someone said, apparently Daniel Clancy said, "Alas, the shame of since we've polarized as a country in what we read in the media, many Trump supporters would never see an article such as this. Alas, wow, this guy's such a goober. I wanted to say Trump is an idiot, but if we're only so lucky, he is much worse and much more dangerous as an idiot. While he won't win, his vile mouth will further polarize what is already a polarized country. Well, pot calling the kettle black, making it even harder for governed over the next 4 years. So it seems like he is a very much like an anti-Trump, never Trump kind of guy. And maybe that sheds light on why they want to protect Hassan so much, because he's their poster child. He's like the best person to echo these liberal talking points because they're all garbage. He looks stupid doing it, but at least he has designer clothes while saying it. Sad. But now it's actually kind of, I would say, fun to see him crashing out on his own audience. It's actually pretty sad, but pretty good at the same time.
I don't know what else to say about this stuff. I don't know. It's just, please. Like, I need to do my job.
I need to do my job, guys.
There are a lot of adults in here, and there are a lot of young people in here as well that want to hear about the news.
Through his filter. A lot of people come to me for their talking points. They see something in the news and it should discuss them at the Democrat Party, but when they come to me, I can brainwash them into thinking something that's just not the truth that they can touch and see with their own hands.
Okay, they want to hear about what's going on. Defending your favorite streamers is not advocacy or organizing. Please refocus, chatters. It's just, it's utterly irrelevant in the grand scheme of things. I know it sounds like it's the most consequential thing that's ever happened in the history of mankind.
It is to you, not consequential to anybody else, but I think it's going to end his career. I don't think that it's going to get the diehard Hassan fans to stop watching him. I think it's going to get animal lovers in general, make it so it's impossible for his orbiters and his friends to collaborate with him without being seen as an animal shocker themselves. Again, this is not the audience that needs hard proof. They go based on feelings. And the idea is, if the audience thinks he shocked his dog, and then, I'm just throwing a name out there, Pokimane wants to do a podcast with them, her chat will be spammed with, why are you collaborating with an animal abuser? Whether he is or he isn't, that will be what's on their mind, so it's going to cause them to separate from him. It's going to effectively bury him into the far left hyper-politicized corners of the internet, because I remember seeing him talking about how he was so jealous of iShowSpeed. iShowSpeed, he was over in China, he was doing, forgot what it was. He was doing like brand deals. He was in a supercar, and he was just so jealous. He's like, man, I wish I could be in that supercar. I want to do fun streams like that. My audience doesn't even want to watch me play video games anymore. And it's like, yeah, he's going to sequester himself into this pocket of people that'll believe him that he didn't electrical tape his electrical shock collar. That's all he's going to answer to. But the idea that he'll still have an online career, he just won't have the online career he wants anymore because of this. It's not the most consequential thing to carry on the internet, but it's the most consequential thing that happened to him.
And people are really dragging it over and over again. But please, for the love of God, like, it's going to be all right.
And I'm telling you right now, the more you sit there and say, oh my God, like it's affecting me, the more people are going to realize that it bothers him, and the harder they're going to go. These aren't regular people. These are internet dwellers.
Okay, you know the truth. It doesn't matter.
We know the truth.
What do you want me to do?
It doesn't matter to him.
At this stage, we have entered a new era on the internet. I've been an active watcher now, and I'm honestly disgusted. I've honestly been watching you for a while, and you kind of disappointed me. What do you mean?
Yeah, people are going to be disappointed that I believe he shocked his dog, and he just can't own up to it. He could play dumb. Like I got a dog. I had a dog teacher. What do you call him? Dog instructor? Whatever. I had a guy that was teaching me how to rear my dog, and he said use a shock collar. It's appropriate. I didn't realize it's not popular anymore. Sorry. Could have said that. But then he just keeps on trying to lie to your face, getting his lies wrong, rinse and repeat, bringing him back to the forefront over and over. That's why his audience is upset with him, because they say, well, if I can't believe you about something as simple as a shock collar, how can I believe you about what's happening? How can I believe what you say about the Middle East? How can I believe what you say about socialism? It's starting to seem like you don't really live in reality.
I gotta stop reading this stuff. people like to be a part of something larger. People like to be a part of a larger movement.
This guy projects so much, it's insane.
Okay? People like to be a part of a larger movement, and very clearly this is like a big thing that all the normies have gotten on board with.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
All the normies and most of your audience as well.
There's nothing I can do about it. There's not really anything I can do about it other than just keep doing what I'm doing, and hopefully people will realize that there's no accuracy or veracity to the claims being made.
The more you go, the more the evidence pops up. It's almost hilarious to see the way it is. And I'm always says, good take. If he owned up to it and changed the caller, this would have been over in 2 days. The sad part is, I think he could straight up right now with the way his audience and the way like that one adult film star went to bat for him and that other dog walker went to bat for him, like all these people that really tried to help him out. I think he could straight up say, you know what? Because I am who I am, F dogs. And he can literally take the bat and just do whatever he wants. His audience doesn't care. They don't care if he's done something horrendous to his dog. They don't care that his dog was literally like the most expensive Funko Pop known to man, conveniently sitting in the corner for hours on end, unlike any dog ever. I think his audience would let him get away with anything. Doesn't matter at this point in time. It's sad. But yes, you also had him. He's crashing out, guys. He's crashing out. He can't handle what's happening to him over time.
Indefensible. Dude. Ugh. Please shut the fuck up about Grant Plattner right now, okay? We're done with the Grant Plattner shit. You can be as annoying as you want to when we get to it, okay? Please.
You cultivated this audience of hyper-left idiots, and then you get upset when they act like hyper-left idiots.
Please shut the fuck up about Grant Plattner. I want to fucking Brian kill me. I can't stand any of you dumb fucks in this goddamn chat. Oh my fucking God, I hate the left. I hate liberalism. I hate everything that's going on every single fucking day of the goddamn week. I hate my life. I hate fucking streaming. I hate socialism. I hate every single fucking person who thinks that the peak of activism is just being the most annoying, holier than thou, the most ultimate.
It's so much projection.
Ultimately woke leftist. It's just, you did it. You have unlocked the fucking nihilism within me, okay? I am black-pilled. Nothing will ever get better. We are never going to make it out. We can't even have a normal fucking non-hostile goddamn conversation on any of these issues. Everybody just simply wants to fucking chirp into the wind because they have no power and they recognize their utter powerlessness in the face of unjustifiable construct.
People that are giving advice are often talking to themselves. Like oftentimes when I would cover like Johnny Somali, or even when I cover Hassan, like in his drama with the dog shock collar, you'll hear me say things like, I'm not trying to give him advice. I think Johnny's a scumbag. I think Hassan's a scumbag. But oftentimes I'll try to give them, one, the benefit of the doubt, or two, I'll try to give them an out. Like say, hey, look, if this was me, I would be doing this because, and this is kind of how you back out of the controversy. Like me even saying, don't even cater to the people that are your detractors anymore. Send them on their way. Don't give them content to feed off of like this right here. But just accept the fact that you only cater to a very small audience now. Like that's me speaking to him, giving him advice. But I'm really talking to myself and the idea that when I started off the stream, the video probably had like 80,000 subscribers. I remember I had one guy that was not only like giving me super chats on every single video, going to other live streamers and trying to tell them, hey, come check out Decoy Voice. Like he was a very loyal follower and subscriber, but he would straight up give me like little warnings. He would like not text me. He would put messages on my videos saying, hey, it kind of sounds like you're not a diehard MAGA supporter. Kind of sounds like you're telling people to go away from Trump. Look, if you do that one more time, I'm going to have to unfollow you. And I'm like, yeah, because I'm not a diehard Trump supporter. I like what he does. I think he's doing a good job as president right now. But there are certain things that Donald Trump could do to make me say, okay, I no longer support him, or at least I criticize you for doing it this way. This guy was straight up saying, if you do not fall in line with the Trump narrative, with the Trump party, top to bottom, never question him like the God Emperor of the world, I can't like you anymore. And so it was like a conscious decision for me early on to say, okay, look, this guy is probably one of my biggest financial supporters right now, but I cannot pretend to be something that I'm not to follow the money, to follow the subscribers, to follow anything. It's like as long as you're just you, genuinely, and it's like, yeah, I'm this awkward guy that swings around a bat and likes sports ball and toys. Like, if you're gonna hate me for that, then whatever. You're never gonna follow me. But the idea is him trying to cater into this far left audience, I don't think is genuine. I think I've seen old videos of him kind of being the big burly bro dude that would talk about like dating and stuff, or what was it, dating? It was something like bro online content like that. I think he would have much rather stuck to that content, but once he started doing politics and saw, hey, look, this is better stuff for me, for view wise, let me lean into that. And I think at this point in time in his career, he's starting to regret it.
That we fucking exist under, and the best possible fucking thing you can do is just be goddamn annoying, okay? Oh God.
He's talking to himself and he doesn't even know it.
Right when the reporter is asking you about optimism, I want to just shut it off, dude. I want to shut everything off. I just want to go away.
Take a vacation.
If I wasn't so goddamn stubborn, I would have a long time ago.
Take
oh my Lord, dude. I 100% think you should someday go on sub-only mode. What do you mean? The most annoying people are literally like the 40-month subscribers.
If you had the temperament to listen and follow a song for 40 months for like over 3 years. Wait, is it over 3 years? Now the math? Yes. Yes, it's over. If you had the temperament to follow and watch a song and pay him money, to paying a millionaire socialist for over 3 years, I kind of hate you too. You have the exact personality that would cause him to crash out.
The person that caused me to fucking spiral just now is Hidejo Offliner or whatever. And that is like a routine nuisance and an offliner in this community, okay? He is a consistent voice of nuisance, okay? What are you talking about? The people that actually brick me, the people that actually cause me to fucking spiral out of control are always the people that have been in this fucking community for years, who never shut the fuck up. I have banned him before. It's literally just...
Someone said, Friday vibes died quick today, LOL. This was supposed to be a fun stream.
Not even singling him out. He's just one example. But this happens all the fucking time, bro. Anyway.
Bro's crashing out on his own audience.
One of the worst aspects of like this kind of gathering online is that I think people don't behave like this in the real world. That's unironically what I was talking about. That's why I have so much hope for the future of America when I'm out in the fucking streets, right? Because I see grandparents and I see kids and I see regular ass folk that see right from wrong and they say, fuck this. What do you mean? You're just like kidnapping my neighbors. Get the fuck out of here. And they protest. And that gives me confidence. And then,
I mean, we're going to cover the No Kings protest in a moment. I don't think this was what we saw at all.
And I get fucking yelled at by a bunch of screenager iPad babies who are 38 years old who think that the most like radical socialist position is to constantly chirp in a fucking Twitch streamer's.
How old is Hassan? Hold on, we got to pull up the chat. Chat, how old is Hassan? How old is Hassan? 34? Okay, he said 38, 35. I was 40. I was just wondering if he was gonna be, if he was saying the 38-year-old person, iPad kid that's deranged or whatever. And I'm like, if he's calling out the exact age he is, nobody knows how old he is. I don't care. Honestly, I don't care. Actually, whatever. But yeah, he's crashing out on himself. Doesn't even know it.
Chat and hyper scrutinize everything and then like refuse to understand like broader points. Okay, refuse to be open minded. Then I'm blackpilled again. It's virtually impossible not to be blackpilled if you're online all the fucking time. Everything that we do here is so bad. It's so fucking bad.
It's so sad, but I mean, I think he called for it. Like, this is the audience he's been cultivating. He's been making this audience himself. Now, here's the thing: is the one thing I don't like about this is he went on TMZ. I don't like the fact that TMZ platformed him, but he went on TMZ to share what's happening to him post shot collar controversy.
The clip itself looks terrible because it looks like where I'm like looking back to give her a place command. It looks like I'm moving around.
Yeah, the idea that he's giving her the place command doesn't help out the fact that he makes her sit there for hours on end. So this is not the exonerating evidence he thinks it is.
Where all my Zintins are, ironically enough. And then she yelps. And she's getting back up onto the bed. In the process of getting back up onto the bed, she yelps in that moment. And every now and then, she snags her claw onto something like a dew claw,
Again, I don't buy it. I don't buy this story whatsoever.
or if she steps on something funny. Sometimes when I'm wrestling with her, she'll give off like a little yelp, or sometimes when she's playing with other dogs, she'll give off a yelp. She wasn't even wearing like the vibration collar that's in contention now. Like everyone's like, this is not, you know.
Didn't we see the collar flash a light? But I mean, whatever. I think he's a liar.
He definitely shocked her. Like on that day, she just had like a regular collar. She has a bunch of different collars. There's like a phi collar. There's a vibration collar for reinforcing her training, or most importantly for walking around when I'm like out in the park or when I'm hiking.
Hold on.
Claw onto something like a dew claw, or if she steps on something funny.
I wonder if he has a tell. It's not an exact science, but I wonder when he gets uncomfortable, when he's going to tell you something that's a lie, does he brace himself?
Or ironically enough. And then she yelps. And she's getting back up onto the bed. In the process of getting back up onto the bed, she yelps in that moment. And every now and then, she snags her claw onto something like a dew claw, or if she steps on something funny. Sometimes when I'm wrestling with her, she'll give off like a little yelp, or sometimes when she's playing with other dogs, she'll give off a yelp. She wasn't even wearing like the vibration collar that's in contention now. Like everyone's like, this is not, you know. He definitely shocked her. Like on that day, she just had like a regular collar.
I'm tinfoil beaning out.
She has a bunch of different collars. There's like a phi collar. There's a vibration collar for reinforcing her training, or most importantly for walking around when I'm like out in the park or when I'm hiking or anything like that. When I take her on long walks, I like to let her roam. I like to let her run around. And if she's super far away where she can't hear me, or if her attention is elsewhere, you know, if she's like chasing a squirrel or something, the vibration is supposed to communicate alongside with like your voice. That's what it's used for. And right now,
I mean, if this is such a well-trained animal that he's spending all his money on, why doesn't she respond? I'm not going to break it down too much. Okay, just get to the point I want to talk about.
I would say like all of my social media, like wherever I am on the internet, people are just like, you're a dog abuser. I'm going to come and kill you. I'm going to steal your dog. I'm going to kidnap your dog. That's one of the most insane, like, I mean, yeah, here, just now, like 6 minutes ago, are you the dog abuser guy? Right?
You got to turn off your notification. This is why it's going to get, why it's melting him down. But also, I don't think it's right. I don't think he should be getting threats on his life. I don't think he should be getting people spamming him with all these things. I hate the guy. I think he's a scumbag. I don't think he should be anywhere near any animals. But also, I don't think that anybody should be sending him threats against his life. It's not that hard. I don't understand why it's so hard for, like, what is it called? The left to simply say, hey, somebody's calling for violence against a guy that is called for violence. Okay, cool. He's not a good person. You don't gotta stoop to his level. And then people talk about, yeah, free Kaya Stein. It's crazy how they talk about how he's complaining about people making threats towards him. But it's like, this is the same party or the same side. What they say? They cheered for Charlie Kirk's death more than they did the ceasefire in Palestine. Very telling on who these people are. So you shouldn't be surprised when this is the type of reaction they have. But also, he's just almost getting it. I feel like he's so close to getting the fact that he did wrong and needs to apologize, but he's just not there yet.
Oh my God. I'm a Hasanabi head, but why is this so hard for you to apologize?
Yeah.
That you did your pet wrong, brother, and you're going to do better in the future. It would help you, and it would strengthen the trust and relationship with your reviewers if you apologize for your mistakes.
Hey, that's a true fan. True fan probably spending money to say, hey, this is probably you're out on this. He's contemplating. He's looking at his dog. He's looking at his sweet, precious puppy. He might not be a good owner, but I would hope that he still loves the dog. He's looking at her. He's contemplating. I feel like he's having a moment of realization like, yeah, maybe I should just be a better person. Oh no, we're still paused. I thought he was having a contemplative moment.
No, that is a Hasanabe head. There's like legitimately a long-term community subscriber who seemingly hasn't seen me take accountability for not immediately going over to Kaya to check in on her.
Yeah. Yes.
That is true. But I did take accountability for that. Now, if you want me to take accountability,
I already said he's like every girl that can't lose an argument. Like, I already said sorry. Get over it. Look, I did you wrong. I haven't apologized, but I am sorry. And if you can't get over the fact that I did you wrong, that is your problem.
Being a dog abuser, well, then that's not accountability. That's just me agreeing to the insane hallucinations.
The insane
of.
And the sad part is, though, is this is not an insane hallucination. Like the fact that the other dog, I don't even want to play it right now, that he has the giant sore on his neck that looks like it's from this choke chain it's wearing. It's the observable reality. I think he was even trying to tell people like, oh no, you can believe what the internet's saying about me, or you can believe the observable reality, which is his narrative on it. Like, oh, that wasn't a shot collar, it wasn't this, it wasn't that. It's sad how well he has his audience captured, how they just refuse to like believe what they see with their own eyes and ears. What is it? Hassan Nation? Yeah, 100% sociopath. I believe that. I believe that right there. Lying about lying is actually insane. No, it's just called doubling down. He's caught up in the moment of that's all he thinks about. Let me make certain that I didn't lose any $20 super chats, and then yeah, we're good. I'll cover everything $20. What is it? Under $20 at the very end. His fake image to the normies is over. I think it's been over for a while, but I guess his friends can no longer collaborate with him because the way he's seen by their audience. Because they're too dumb to know what's happening politically, but they're smart enough to know what's happening when a dog is getting electrocuted. The Bug Man? I don't know what that is. All right, so let's go ahead and get to let's go ahead and cover this No Kings protest because it's pretty bad. Like the No Kings protest, although this audience wasn't as large in an hour, it genuinely did have a lot of people there. It's like, yeah, that's a lot of people. As soon as the sun started going down, they had more people there. Yeah, New York is cooked because straight up, they're going to vote in a communist that has said some very, very dangerous things before. We won't get into it too much. But I want to highlight from the No Kings video I did earlier today where they had all these people dressed up as lice in insect costumes while they let this guy in a Uncle Sam outfit beat him down with a stick. And I think it even says, like, is that the Black Lives Matter logo? I think it is. Yes, I'm shaking in my boots, guys. Fascism alongside the Black Lives Matter sign, which is ironic because wasn't Black Lives Matter like the brown shirt branch of the Democrat Party that was out there to terrorize the community and force them into raising the fist and pledging allegiance with Black Lives Matter, or they would be hurt or their stores would be destroyed? Like, that kind of sounds more like fascism to me, but the weird part about this is a bizarre thing. Like, look at this giant. We the people, giant constitution, right? Actually, no. Is it the Constitution? Am I getting it wrong? Is that the Declaration of Independence? Good God, I went to California public school, guys. So, this. No, okay, it's the Declaration, thank you. It is the Declaration of Independence. Good God. But yeah. This is something that was probably very expensive to make, right? But then they said, hey, over in Washington, D.C. Is this the same one? Or did they make a whole bunch of them and place them everywhere? Because Washington, D.C. had them. What is this? Over in downtown Chicago had one. And then what did she say? Seattle, Brandy Cruz said they had the same thing in Seattle, and over here, I guess this is Chicago still, but yes, these things are huge. How expensive could this thing be? And it was just in every community everywhere. I'm beginning to believe that, like Representative Anna Paulina Luna said, the No Kings protest was completely organic. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. And all the places that are paying money towards the organizations that put this together. Yeah, I'm willing to bet this was a completely inorganic because you had the people that were there. Like, we had a brief compilation on my video about the people that have no idea why they're at a No Kings protest or why Donald Trump deserves to be in prison. They were not the only person. Like, we can watch a little more of these. These are literally bots right here.
We're out here at the No Kings protest, and we're asking all the important questions. Such as, if Trump was elected, how exactly is he a king?
Because he is trying to take control of everything, like
She's almost there. This is like when you have to give a presentation in class to a book you didn't read.
checks and balances are not working. So
Checks and balance. I wish they would just follow. I mean, they don't gotta blast her that hard. She's nice enough to answer questions on the street, but you gotta wonder what checks and balances is he not following.
he is just trying to completely disregard the Constitution.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I feel like a lot of amendments have been kind of overcome, like in a way that they're not supposed to be. Wait, which amendments?
Just remember, these people vote.
The whole the first one.
Trying to take away our
Freedom of protesting.
The First Amendment, freedom of protesting.
I would say that it's because even though he was elected, I agree, due process, he got what he got elected fairly, sure.
Wait, are elections considered due process? I gotta ask. Let's ask ChatGPT. Is elections considered due process, or is he just like decoy voice and he gets stuff jumbled up in his brain when he talks? Are elections considered due process? No, so they are not.
But he's doing things that make him a king, like he's taking away, civil rights.
Just keyword. What is it? Mad Libs. Just nothing beyond them.
That's a great question. I
It is a good question.
particularly think he's
Why am I wearing a t-shirt that says F this person? It's a good question.
a king. It's how people are viewing him as.
Actively switching the levers of power in order to subvert elections.
He switched the levers of power to subvert elections. That is the most, like, some other person tweeted that, and he just repeated it.
And what does that mean?
Things such as, sorry, trouble coming up with words.
It's fine. That's the best thing I've seen come from the Daily Wire in a very long time. So shout out to them. But at least some people, like, I saw the people they were there at that No Kings protest that the Daily Wire was interviewing, and they seemed like they maybe missing direction in their lives. And then you have someone saying, "Hey, this is why I didn't go to the No Kings protest." Like, there is logic out there.
I'm not protesting today. You know what I'm doing today? I'm gonna be taking care of my children. 'Cause I have kids and responsibilities.
Funny how when you actually have like a job to go to and mouths to feed, you don't have time to go to a protest to wave signs you don't understand, to denounce kings that don't exist, and to destroy a community that you live in. Like, it's crazy, but I've seen a lot of people, not a lot of people actually, I've seen a handful of people that were very blue Democrat by default, vote blue no matter who. And once they had kids of their own, it changes entirely, where they start to think, wait. I pay all these taxes and I send my kids to public schools to go to classrooms alongside kids that have no papers, have no contribution to the school themselves. They don't speak the language, so they slow down the pace of learning for the other kids. And now I'm starting to pay for their health care, and they can't afford health care for themselves. Having your own children makes you conservative very fast.
I don't have time to go stand outside all day with a stupid sign that says something that everybody in this whole country and around the world already knows, that we don't have a king. We haven't had a king.
And it's sad because this video won't go viral. Most people won't know about it. This one had like 400,000 views. I think that other one from Daily Wire had something like millions. Common sense doesn't go viral. People don't share this stuff as much as they do when someone looks stupid at a protest. Because, yes, some of them are peaceful and just idiots, and some of them go there to riot. Looks like this guy got tear gassed already. But yeah, over in Portland, they're getting arrested, but also it's getting worse, where somebody was driving around with, I think it was just a Turning Point USA shirt or maybe a bumper sticker, whatever it was. But they were, hey, I support Charlie Kirk. And then this woman mocks him. I don't even want to play the video, but she's pretending to get around in the neck, and she's making fun of Charlie Kirk's death. Now, some people say she is definitely this teacher from Nathan Hale Elementary School. And it looks like her. I don't want to say in 100% this person is that teacher from that school, because this message from someone saying, hey, look, like, you know, we're not going to fire her or talk to her. It's, it'll be something that the school does internally. It's like, no, this is ChatGPT. This is not an official statement from the school. The school did delete their social medias, so I believe that this is probably the person, but it's like, some people are paid agitators, some people getting arrested, some people being idiots, but others are actually like ruining their own lives. Like you see this over here. This person apparently works at the Chicago City Colleges. He's like a professor over there, and he was calling for the death of ICE agents. Like, I'm not going to play the video with audio because I feel like that'll get flagged, because obviously I'm not trying to promote anybody being hurt. But this guy's out there saying, hey, you got to grab your two-way tool because they're fascists. Oh, whatever. But yeah, they're fascists. Like, he was putting out a threat of going after ICE agents, but now the Department of Homeland Security has actually acknowledged him, saying, during the Chicago No Kings rally this previous weekend, violent rioters called for the cold-blooded end of ICE agents. This rioter and his made his statements have been referred to the DOJ. There is no place in America for psychotic incitements of unlawful violence against ICE or Customs and Border Patrol. To those who threaten violence against us, we will hunt you down, we will find you, and justice will be served. Yeah, this guy not only needs to lose his job, he needs to go to jail if he's calling for violence on federal agents. This lady over here probably should lose her job if she is indeed like an elementary school student. I despise that this is happening, but I'm glad that there's finally something happening about it. As you saw this guy over here where he made this video, what do you call it? He tried to claim that this was fake, but yeah. He said, ICE were on the way, word on the streets, cartels put a $50,000 bounty on y'all. So they're just like, are pretending that they're going to start hunting ICE agents for that $50,000 reward from the Mexican cartels. But the idea is, he tried to say, hey, my account was hacked, that was deep faked. It's like, no, Department of Homeland Security found the second video that you posted, and also how they're going to go after him. Willful ignorance and intentional blindness by leading Democrats to their massive increase in violent rhetoric against our agents due to their actions is both disgusting and disappointing. This must stop. They're going to go after him. And I think that it's about time they went after him, and why they were just allowing them to do things like, oh, celebrating Charlie Kirk's death. Horrendous. But why say, oh, you should be the freedom of speech party? It should be fine that they say it. It's like, no, we don't need to live in a society where people call for this, where they celebrate some guy's death because he was having conversations on college campuses. But once they accepted that, it became easier for them to accept going to a rally and saying, hey, grab your two-way tool and use it on an ICE agent. Like, no, we shouldn't accept that. And yet here we go. We have people recording TikTok saying, we're going to cash in on the $50,000 bounties from the drug cartels. It's getting out of hand, and it's good that the Department of Homeland Security is finally clamping down on them. Yeah, don't laugh at people dying. So, yeah, real quick, I think you guys said we've been going for like an hour and 15. Feel like we should just, maybe we'll play that. We'll do this again, because we have a lot more people here. I'll read the super chats, but wait. Should we play this game on stream or call it a day? This is the game I saw online. It looks pretty interesting. Something easier, chiller to do. It's got a duck in it. I mean, I feel like I have to. Simple. I played it for a little bit. I downloaded it already. You customize your duck. I think it's called a roguelike. You go out there in the wilderness. I'm terrible at the game, but it was fun. I don't play online games. That's the thing, is I was wondering if I should even get into this kind of like, not necessarily just fill time, but if we're just going to hang out, at least we can do something fun. Untitled Deuce game meets Call of Duty. That's pretty much what it is. Yeah, it seems like it's a fun game. It's an indie game. No AAA inserted wokeness and madness. Okay, we have of 300 votes, people saying yes overwhelmingly. So yeah, let's go ahead and play that. We'll play the game. I'll boot it up right now. And then what we will do is if you guys don't catch the live streams live, make sure you're subscribed over at Decaf Decoy, because that's where the replays will be. I know a lot of you guys aren't playing it, but and also I'll probably end up doing more live streams like on off time, where maybe I'll play this Escape from Duck Off game a little bit, and then we'll just do it on at Decaf Decoy, or we'll do it over on Kick. Just have a smaller audience, maybe we can chill a little bit more. But then where is the I have the game somewhere. Oh, it's on Steam. There you go. Yeah, maybe we'll play games on that, maybe on Thursdays or Fridays. We'll see. I'll just go ahead and end this poll. Yeah, live is chill. Live is kind of a easy way just to spend time together and just talk about stuff. Like, we can still read chat and everything. All right, so I think the game is already running. Oh shit, the game is already running. How do I do this? So I have the game running. Can I actually no? Let me close this. Oh, crap. Maybe we just do it like that. I'll still kind of crop this a little bit, but okay. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna mute this right now. We'll mute this right now because we're gonna cover some super chats real quick. Hey, we like the bass. We like the it's not that. Alright, so let's go ahead and get to super chats before we get to some duck game. Oh, thank you. Space Viking saying Nux rated me on Kick. Bro, he did. I saw that earlier. Let me actually see how much did I should probably pull up more Kick chat. But are people even watching on Kick right now? Let's see. Probably not. I need to start plugging the Kick more. Give you guys incentives to watch it. Yeah, it's like 245 on Kick. So that's pretty awesome. Thanks for okay, you guys over here. That's dope. That's dope. By Didi, expensive copy. Yeah. Chris E says, if the Jays win tonight, we're enemies for a few weeks. Yeah, no. If you're a Toronto Blues Jays fan, we've been enemies for a while. Like, I'm more of an Ohtani fan than anything. And then when Ohtani was leaving the Angels and they thought he was going to the Blue Jays, I was like, I don't think I can be a Blue Jays fan. Like, I was even looking at the jerseys online. I'm like, it's got a kind of a cool color scheme. But no, ever since he went to the Dodgers, it's been F the Jays because what they've been saying about Ohtani after he didn't sign with them. Thank you, Chernobyl Wolf, and thank you, REBB with the Dancing Sheba. Thank you. Baked Buddha says, what's a little screen thing on my desk? It is a little mini arcade from Amazon. It's cheap. The buttons barely work. It's not good. I do not recommend this thing, but it's kind of cool just to have it running in the background because something moving. I used to have that little spinning thing in the background. It was pretty cool, but it's just too hard to set up. Thank you, Ellen and Mickle Myers, for joining the Decoy Elite. Your Ninja says, check between the 6 and 8 on June the Kings vid. I don't know what that is, but thank you. Smeghead says he's trying to save his legacy. Oh, Kassan is trying to save his legacy as a political commentator when he will be known as the dog abuse guy. He wants to control the narrative. Yeah, he's trying to control the narrative outside his community, not realizing how little pull he has beyond his little weird pocket of the internet. Big Buddha says, I've seen the Hassan crash out like 5 times. Still funny because you're so right. So much projection. It's all projection on their side constantly. Whenever you have Democrats in office now, it's projection. They say Trump is a king. He's going to weaponize the DOJ against his political enemies. Oh, he doesn't care about elections. It's like, yeah, you guys tried to install Kamala Harris that didn't win anything. You just put her in there. All projection from them all the time. Nearbox Truck says, are you ever going to see the tinfoil beanie again? I wore it a little bit when I thought Hassan had a tell when he was lying. Like, I thought I saw him shifting a little bit whenever he talked about the dog not being shocked, but it was just, I was seeing stuff. So, no tinfoil beanie for right now. White Deity says, Emperor Palestine, my new nickname for him, is the most embarrassing example of a human being I've ever laid my eyes on. Justice for Kaya. Yeah, hopefully she deserves better. Ministry of Wrong Thing says, if it was completely normal for her to cry out, why did he react like WTF when she did? Yeah, no. If he loves his dog as much as he says he does, why does he get angry at it whenever it tries to stand up from that corner in a 4-hour stream? Like, he's not a good dog owner. Savage Studio says, this is what a liberal arts degree gets you other than not a job, silly Democrats. 100%. Greg Warner says, you better read this message out loud at LOL. Appreciate that. Thank you. I think that's all the super chats we got here. So we will play this game. Anybody else had stuff to say? Oh, thank you, Baby Sunshine, the moderator, for being here. Thank you. Let me try to figure out a way to get the chat to enable slow-mo. I'll figure it out later on. But yeah, that slow-mo thing wasn't any moderator's fault. It's just I came unprepared. I'm doing good. Thank you, Max Milo. Sabrina Carpenter, George Soros 2028. I feel like if they told the Democrats Sabrina Carpenter is the biggest name in free speech and she's gonna save the society because she's whatever, the Democrats will just eat up whatever they fed. It's sad, but it's true. Taser slow mode. Yeah, I feel like I need to make sure that all the chatters or all the spam bots know their place. They need to know their place, guys. All right, so let's go ahead and get into this game right now. You have to invest in ASMR. If you did that, you would make hella bank. I remember okay. So admission time. I'm actually a fan of K-pop. Like, I actually like K-pop. Like, not even like, ironically, like, oh yeah, Gundam Style's funny or like smooth like butter. Like, no, I will listen to K-pop in my free time. Like, sometimes I like to eat dinner and I'll just turn on a K-pop video on YouTube on my television and then let it just play into random things. And you see some pretty like insane visuals and you see some like funny storylines and stuff. Like, I like Korean pop, but there was a girl that would review all the Korean pop, like the latest stuff. So I would be able to say, okay, if she watched it, I'll watch it again after her. I guess she grew out of K-pop and then her channel became all ASMR stuff. And I gotta be honest, I have never judged somebody harder in my life. Like, I just, it was sad, but I'm like, this is just, the fuck you doing, man? Like, I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. And BTS did a collab with Cookie Run Kingdom and it got me hooked. I feel like K-pop Demon Hunters, which is Sony's movie that just went to Netflix. A lot of people got their eyes open to K-pop where it's like, hey, this is fun stuff, man. This is fun stuff. So I really should figure out how to make this screened better because we're just kind of like cut off in a weird way. But I don't know. I don't know. This is as good as it gets, I guess. Let's see. Bringing the bass back, guys. Right, this is kind of loud. How's the volume right now? How's the volume right here? I am using OBS. I just have a very wide screen. Okay, so we're good. We're good with this. All right, so I did play a little bit, but we'll play a new game because just brand new, so we can see this together. Here it is. So if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed over on at Decaf Decoy because that's where we're gonna do live streams. Either there, or Kick. We'll do more like just random fun stuff. So honestly, I think I was dying a lot. Maybe go to relaxed where it's like, oh, not too much pressure. But maybe balance 80% damage, HP, I'm okay. Yeah. Where'd the music go? Long ago, there was a distant planet shaped like a duck egg. On the brink of collapse. You missed the evacuation? Like the Saiyans or Superman leaving? So now we have to survive. Escape from Duckall. So I'm guessing Duckall is a planet. Duck planet. No more ducking around, guys. Yeah, Elon's original planet. Alright, so I am this white duck. I swear there's music in this game. Alright. Hello. This is your dream. Do you still remember what you look like? Come over here. What do I... Feather color. What color duck should I be? Green's pretty chill. Green's like the thing. I didn't turn the music off. It's just off. White duck? Racist white duck? No. Pink? Oh, it's a rip-off version of Escape from Tarkov? I didn't even know that was a game. Red, white, and blue? Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. Will be a white duck. Kind of a big head. Regular size. Maybe he'll be like an eagle duck. That's what he's going to look like. Give us some eyes. Bullet eyes. White. Wait. Eye color. Red. Yeah. Min max. Pick number 3, my lord. What's number 3? That's creepy though. What about that? Like he's like looks like an albino duck. I'm not gonna make him a prey duck with the eyes on the side. He's got to be looking in. Shotgun shell eyes. Big. Oh my god. Make a pigeon. Unky looks like me. What? Eyebrow type. Oh yeah, we got to give him some big eyebrows. Yes, he'll still have black eyebrows. Make him aggressive though. Wait. Bring him in. Oh, you're not Shadowband. I see that. Ducks are known for the distinct eyebrows. I mean, I am known for my distinct eyebrows, so it's the only way. Gonna be an angry duck. There it is. Little bin. Yeah. Albino anime duck. No, we're making him an eagle. We're making him an eagle. What's a crest? He's gonna be a bald eagle. Got it. Still has to have a golden beak, right? Let's see. Big beak. Oh shit! Look at toucan. What kind of? Yeah, this is kind of like an eagle, right? I guess I want to just make more yellow. This is that's like an eagle. That's a duck. This is an eagle. Wait, is there an eagle? That's a toucan. Not gonna have a mouth. Has a fire. That's mustache. That's like a seed-eating. Oh my god! That's like a seagull. Those are like parrots, right? That's a seagull right there. Never mind. That's a seed-eating bird. This is like a woodpecker. That's a toucan. Don't know what the fuck that is. So this first one I think is probably the most eagle-like. Wing type. This is he a fighting bird? No, he's just a regular bird. Regular bird. But he's got to have like brown wings, right? Because he's gonna be like an eagle. Yeah. Big wings. Tail. Does he have a tail? Yes, no tail, right? Doesn't make any sense. I don't think he gets a bulge, guys. So not duck feet, not shoes, not human feet. That's the best thing, right? Giant shoes. I guess I can't make him an eagle because the head color is gonna... Oh, that's just gonna change all his things. Brown tail? Put Jordans on him? No. Guess I'll just make him green like a duck. I guess white, right? Because he's like an eagle. That's as close, right? That's close. if they invited you to go on Turning Point USA, would you go on it? I tried to get involved. Like honestly, I tried to, but during the during Charlie Kirk's service, I think they made it clear that I was not. Maybe I'm just on the fringes of things. Maybe I've done content they don't like. I don't know. But it's okay. It's okay. They got their lane. I understand. Make it angrier? I mean, he has blood red eyes with giant angry eyebrows. Wait. Is there music? Yeah, the music volume's all the way up. I don't know what's going on. Okay, so. Wake up. You awake yet? You don't know me yet, but I've been watching you for days, bro. Creepy. I'm putting a bold plan in motion, and I need a partner. I think you're perfect for this. But first, you need to prove yourself. Go test escape from this place. Everyone's busy with their morning coffee. It's your chance to escape. Don't worry, I made a few preparations for you. You'll see. Doors open, move out. The extraction point is just outside. Okay, so I played this tutorial mission already, so I kind of know what to do. Let's see, there's nothing back here for him. All right. This is the decoy duck game. Yeah, and look, it's a pretty fun game. Like I don't really play video games that much. Gun, this, cocoa mix, so this, beverage, and the firearm. So we're good here. Alright. The duck looks like Jasmine Crockett. I try my best when I do videos and I make commentary online, like even on Twitter, to not make... There's a guard ahead. Equip your weapon before heading out. Once equipped, press 1 or 2 to switch weapons. Press auto reload, yeah. Press spacebar to dodge enemy attacks. Go for it. Now, I try my best to not make fun of people's appearance because it's kind of like... Yeah, you can make fun of my appearance all day. Like, you know, it's, Oh, shit. Wait. Oh, I didn't even reload. I feel like it's a bell you can't unring, you know? Like, once we start making fun of each other's appearance... It becomes that. Like, it just becomes ad hominem. So if I say, hey, look, you look stupid, but also your policies are stupid, it kind of makes it like, well, you can't really talk about my policies because all you're doing is talking about my appearance. That type of thing. I will say in private, I will make fun of somebody's appearance. Like, I don't care, but then my online persona, I try to keep it as like, you know, I'm doing concise, lighthearted commentary. I try to make it as serious as possible. Looks like you took down your first enemy. Well done. Here's an important tip. Hold the right mouse button to aim for better accuracy. Heal up with medikits in the crate, then keep moving. So I can hold down on my right thing, but since I'm on a magic mouse, I can't do it. So it's kind of not even a good button. Background Asian baker from Jackie Chan movie isn't bad decoy. I haven't even heard of that. What is that? Decoy live streaming? Yeah. That's my little buddy. I feel like we should just do more live streams. Like, it'll be fun. But then maybe not, like, doing live stream of video gaming on this channel. It'll probably be on Decap Decoy is what we'll do. Second firearm. Yeah, it's the Mac mouse. What's a magic mouse? Yeah, it's the, It's like the mouse that makes editing video really easy because when you're going left and right in the timeline, like it's like a trackpad, so I can easily just move forward and backward in the timeline. It's apparently it's not the best mouse out there in the world, but I really enjoy it. So for like what I need it for, I rarely video game. As you can tell. Well, I guess I can use that cocoa milk. He said, why make fun of a specific party when you can make fun of everybody? I mean, I kind of do. I try to call out Trump whenever he does something bad, but honestly, aside from the Epstein debacle, there hasn't been much that I'm not a fan of him, you know? can you do with bleach? What? What do ducks eat? Bread? I mean, I know it's not, they're not supposed to eat bread, but that's all I know them for, right? Alright. Here you go. Alright, so once you get out of the tutorial level, I think it's pretty good. I didn't have anything to sell last time I made it here. Trump's crypto stuff, Epstein list failing. Other than that, I'm somewhat fine. Yeah, because what was Trump's crypto coin? You guys remember that when he dropped a Trump coin? And I was so upset with that. Is that cannibalism? Duck eating duck? I mean, this game is pretty gruesome as it is. I need to read. I guess I could change my... Yeah, Trump... Was it just called Trump coin? It wasn't Dogecoin. Dogecoin was the offshoot of... No, Shiba Inu coin was an offshoot of Dogecoin. Yeah, Dogecoin was just a meme coin. Here's the things you need to explain. Oh yeah, this is guy's just gonna give me some missions. Here's a warehouse where I can store my items. Construction panel where I can make stuff. I couldn't even find supplies. Vending machine to buy stuff, and I don't have any money. Oh, fucking duck. Rare materials that'll enhance my abilities, though it might come at a small cost. This is the bunker, so I'll head out there. We don't have much to our name, but bring it back as much as you can. Before heading out, I have some quests for you. So... Am I Korean or Hmong? I was born in Korea, but it's so funny. Everybody that I know that's Hmong is always like, hey, what kind of Asian are you? You'll never guess what Asian I am. And I'm like, you're Hmong. Like, I already know you're Hmong. Like, because the only people that say that are Hmong people. See, the warehouse, so I want to store, I don't need this bleach, nail, stone, cup. I feel like all this stuff can be, like, sold, right? Wait, can I sell that stuff? Oh yeah, that's how I do. Okay, so I don't need this, so. Hey Kill, so you Chinese or Japanese? And then what is it? Cotton was like, you're Laotian, aren't you, boy? 88, okay, so I drop? Yeah. Did I sell that? Do I have money? I did not. Wait, what? Crap, did I just drop that? No, I know I need it. How do I sell this to the warehouse? Anybody know? I guess it doesn't want to buy this from me. I have no money. The people that made this game listen to streams. I honestly wonder how much video game music is going to be made by AI in the coming future. Because like I said, like some of the stuff that I place on this, it's AI. And nobody could tell. And they actually liked it a lot. Like a lot of people enjoyed it. There's Chinese developers, I mean. I would say Chinese people aren't the CCP. Just like when Biden was in office, Americans aren't the Democrat Party. Okay, so I gotta head out to that there. Let's get some stuff. Welcome back to the bunker. I wish there was more music. Should I play music in the background? Yeah, better graphics than actual Pokemon. I thought I was gonna buy the new Pokemon ZA game, but after seeing what other people are saying about it and when they're playing it, it just doesn't look like it's worth it. In here, toolbox. Bolts, metal plate. Is this even worth it? GTA 6 already? I don't know, man. It might turn out to be woke nonsense. GTA 6. I'm hoping it won't be, but I wouldn't be surprised if they ruin GTA 6. I don't want to say it looks like trash, but I mean, because I love Grand Theft Auto 5. I still play that game still today, offline. I refuse to buy shark cards or whatever. I love that game, but GTA 6, I think I want it to be good so bad, but I just don't know if it'll be. Yeah, Sweet Baby Inc. is going to sneak into GTA 6. It already seems like it is. Yes, okay, wood. Oh yeah, I need wood. Both sides. Yeah, we'll probably do more gaming. I do not want to pick up a poop ball. We'll probably do more gaming on at Decaf Decoy, maybe Kick. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. GTA 1. I don't think I remember getting GTA Chinatown Wars for the I forgot what for the DS, and that game was so fun. I spent so much time on that. GTA should be the opposite of woke. It really should be. Data box. What is this? Rockstar knows they have hype, but they just can't help themselves. Like, whenever you have a movie that did well, and like, okay, cool, we have this movie, everybody's watching it, there's no wokeness in it, everybody loves this game. They can't help themselves other than to say, okay, you know what? Time to add some nonsense into it. Time to, like, you know, get woke. What should I drop? Somebody just nut. Actual Justice Warrior say, what's up? We saving our Asian waifu streamers? Wait. Oh, what? Waifus are like those body pillows, right? I don't know. Like, I'm so not good with like internet slang. Like, I'm literally like, I'm literally like a boomer when it comes to this stuff. Like, when I was doing, what video was I doing? I was trying to figure out something random, and I was like, wait, so what is a gooner? And I didn't know what a gooner was. And then, no, it was groiper. I didn't know what a groiper was. So then I started to like look into what a groiper was, and then I was like, wait, what's a gooner? What's a coomer? And I thought they were all interchangeable words, and I was very confused for a small period of time. Like, wait, so liking, like, no, tankies. That was another word I just didn't understand. I don't know anything that's going on online, guys. Waifu is a fake 2D girlfriend. Waifu is apparently an anime girl that is an ideal woman, like this duck named Mud, who's like a very yoked duck. What got worse about TwitchCon? You gotta go back to like maybe the 15-minute mark of this live stream. Wait, I can get him a duck. Alright. He's yoked. Good shit. What was I watching? You guys know MXR Plays. Like, I'm a fan of them, but apparently, like, they broke up or something. And then I saw a bit of like what they had on their site now, and it's like they're playing a video game where it's a video game that's not a video game. It's like Chinese, and all it is them dating girls. And it's like, yo, we already have a population crisis, guys. Like, we need to reel it back in. Savage Studio says, your Google history has to be really messed up. I mean, doing stuff for this channel, I know so many things about things I wish I just never knew about. It is sad. It is sad how much useless information I know about internet culture now. Like, I don't, what is it? Like, nothing against Asmongold or Moist Critical or Tectone or whatever. I just kind of wish I didn't know things about like online drama about people I've never met before. Like, you can't unring this belt, man. I'm too invested in internet culture. It's bad. What does 6'7" mean? It means nothing. It's a thing that's supposed to it's supposed to make boomers look stupid. They say 6'7" with that weird voice, and they move their hands over there. It's from like some kid that said that during a basketball video. I mean, a basketball game, and now they all say 6'7" because it's funny to them, but it literally means nothing. Like, you don't look for a meaning. There's nothing there. Yeah, decoy voice is learning brain rot. That's exactly what it is. That is exactly what I'm learning about right now. Wait, can I stack the blueprint? Nope, just two different blueprints. Yep, the 6'7" thing. Yep, that's what it is. Indonesian brain rot next. I am so excited at the idea that Twitch is going to start telling us what country a creator is from. Like, if you're talking to somebody online, it'll say, oh, this guy's from Indonesia, this guy's from India, this guy's from Malaysia. Like, you no longer will be will be influenced by people that aren't in the country, that have never been to the country, but somehow know how we should be running our country. I want that to happen. Some skibbity shit. Yeah, it's sad when I talk to my nephews and nieces who are Gen Z, and actually might even be Gen Alpha too, but they'll say things like, I'm like, oh yeah, is it lit or whatever? And like, nah, lit, we aren't saying lit anymore. And I'm like, oh fuck, man, like, when I thought lit was the new Gen Z slang, and it's actually like, it's been gone, I am a, beyond boomer at this point in time. Lit as AF. Yep. Guys, don't say that. If you say lit AF, it in fact makes you a boomer. Lit is no banger. Lit is 10 years old. Yeah, I know, right? This is fire. Like that. It's over, guys. Yeah, exposed. I'm no spring chicken anymore. Wait, can I sell? I can't sell anything. I can't sell anything. I don't get it. Bro, it's our millennial slang. Yeah, isn't it sad that when like they do street interviews with people like, oh yeah, how can you tell someone's a millennial? And I'm like, wait, millennials are supposed to be young. Big Hail fan says, crazy how the talk with AI and Metal Gear Solid 2 still holds. Crazy how prophetic it was about like warfare too. Joseph M says, to be fair, the entire brainwash culture has 5 seconds of attention, so it may be gone soon. Yeah, hopefully 6-7 goes quick, because it's just the ultimate. Oh, shit. Oh no! Oh no! Is this a Hassan simulator? Oh, dang, there's a dog right there. I thought I was playing the Hassan simulator, but then a mercenary just blasted me. 25-year-old boomers do we are, man. We are. We really are. Aimbot fair. No fair reported. Yeah, no, I got blasted fast. Wait, do I not have any of my stuff now? I would like a weapon, but I can't even buy anything. I'm down to my baton. So someone says, you should hire someone to use their IP and PC to look stuff up for me. They should mess up their history themselves. Honestly, I know that Abba and Preach, what they do is like he'll do a video if he finds it himself, but then he also has a team. Oh, nice donation box. A team that will that also they like research stuff for him. So they say, hey, here's the topics. Here's what's going on online. Like I remember when I got home, I was at my niece's chair event, and then I got home at like a midnight, and I already showered, and then I saw on Twitter all that stuff that happened. I was like, oh crap, I need to do this video about the Amiru drama or whatever. I kind of feel like it would have been I would have been better off if I had like a person on my team that just researches stuff and could have like even like text me while I was at the game and already prepped the videos I need to review, so like I can just sit down and already get to it once I got home, because I didn't go to sleep until like a lot of you guys saw that video that I did on the first one on Amiru, the SA stuff. That thing went live at like 2 a.m. Pacific, and a lot of you guys were like 5 a.m. like, why the fuck is Decoy Voice releasing a video? Walk says Decoy's brain would melt if he went on TikTok. Yeah, I remember my tattoo artist isn't even that much younger than me, but young enough to kind of like, we have different we're like in different generations of like internet. Like I think I came up under Instagram, maybe Facebook was big when I was younger, but he came up under TikTok, and just seeing the stuff he watches compared to what I watch is like, yeah, we are almost like different generations. I have no health either. Trump one says, bro, you have over 1 million subs, build a team. It's very hard to hire, I would say. Like, I honestly, I live in a small college town right now, and I honestly think, because whenever you say, hey, look, I'm looking for an editor online, your inbox gets blasted with people with like avatars and profile pictures of pretty white girls, but you can tell they're all the way in India trying to do work at some like, graphic design mill, or they're doing work in what do you call it, AI factory. Like, it's not real people. It's not real people at all. And I don't want someone that speaks like, one, I want to hire an American. Two, I don't want to hire anybody that speaks English as a second language because I feel like they're just not going to get the pace and tempo of the humor. They're not going to know like culturally what means what, like double entendres, like pop culture references. Like they just have to be American, and I kind of feel like I should just reach out to the local college that I'm nearby and try to find someone that's interested in social media or video editing and hire them for this type of stuff. But I mean, hiring is very difficult. One thing I prided myself on when I was like a regular, like I was just a regular manager, is I always hired well, and I just haven't done it in a very long time. Have I ever played Armory Reforged? No. I honestly don't play that many games at all, but I thought this was just so cool. Thank you, Nebok Truck, saying I do great myself. I mean, one-man operation, like I... Oh, what the heck? Oh. Crap. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Oh, my... I'm so bad at this game. Hope I'm having a spicy Monday night so far. What times... This is Monday? I was gonna say, what time zone are you in for it to be Monday where you're at? It's Monday where I'm at. Good God. They give it up. I mean, I could change the difficulty to something lower. But I ain't no bitch, man. I'm gonna go back there and I'm gonna get my stuff. PM Tuesday there, yeah. This game is called Escape from Duckov. It's a pretty good game. I just wanted to do something. When night falls at 2200, becomes more dangerous. You can pass time by sleeping in bed. Okay, I was unaware of that. 4 a.m. in Switzerland. What are you doing right now? Appreciate it. Musky Core says, watch your bloom. You're missing a lot of shots. So the problem is with the right click, you can zoom in, right, to fire more. But since I'm using the Apple Magic Mouse because it's easier to edit with this, I can't zoom in and shoot. So I'm kind of not in a good setup to even play this game. But I'll make it work out. Like I remember my first computer was a laptop with a trackpad. This was back before like I knew to just buy myself a mouse. Wait, do I not have ammo? Wait. Before I knew to buy myself a mouse. So I learned how to play first-person shooters with the trackpad. And people were like, you're never going to be able to do it. But I was like, no, man, I was killing it. I was doing great on Alien vs. Predator using the trackpad. So I will figure this out. Someone says Magic Mouse throws up violently. My memes in here. What do I think of furries? The fuck? I think adults should be able to do what they want in the comfort of their own home. But when they go out in public with that stuff, or try to force it on schools, that's where you lose me on almost everything. Okay, so this is all my stuff from before. I can pick up all my lost items. That's it. I think I don't need this broken down gun. Set up the ammo with S. Yeah. And here's the thing, though. Is like, yeah, someone said they're low-key weird on every level. It's like, yeah, but I'm also weird on, like, every level as well. So, to each their own, I guess. Butcher knife. Okay, I can use that. First aid kit, cash. Yep. I feel like the butcher knife is going to be better than the police baton. Yep. Yeah. Escape on Duckov. Yeah, that's this game right here. Wait, no, I don't want to use that. Cash. Reload. Aliens or Predators, what's your favorite? I haven't really watched much Predator. I watched the Aliens movie. That was a sick movie. Like I obviously wasn't around when it came out, but then going back and watching it was pretty cool. Like that was a dope movie, and probably like one of the only movies that was like a better sequel movie than the original. Wait. I don't think I need this bolts. Second gun. Carrot and egg, yeah. Carrot. Egg. I play fighting games. Not really. I don't play anything. I recently found out on my Switch 2 I can play old games. Ooh, sick. Toss this in there, and then that there. Oh, I need this bow too instead of that baton. Okay, let's see. I feel like I lost my train of thought. Wait, I got ammo. I got Soul Calibur. Soul Calibur on the Switch 2, which is the GameCube version. You can play as Link. That game's dope. Terminator 1 or 2, I don't think I've watched either one of them. I think I know of Terminator the arcade machine, like the one with like the machine gun like vibrates when you shoot. That game was fun, but just know the game, not the movie. I feel like I'm simultaneously older and younger than everybody. EP base, dope. I feel like I'm very lost right now. Soul Calibur is awesome. Yeah, it is dope. Prey, I didn't really get too much into that game. Oh, awesome. Thanks. You said, you know my niece real life. That's how you found my account in high school. Love the content and keep it up. No, I appreciate that. Thank you. It's crazy how like how many people that as I did the channel longer, I would get text messages from people because oh wait, I need water? Or does any of my stuff work? Let's see. Energy, HP, energy, hydration. Oh, the carrot. So I'll eat the carrot. Like I'll get text messages, I'll get calls from people that I haven't heard from in a long time, and like, whoa, wait, do you do YouTube now? Like they found my channel random. Like they're just so surprised because I don't really like advertise that stuff. And then people that just will know me from like real life and will have interacted with me, like people I've met recently, and they're like, wait, you do like, it's always like weird the order of people figuring out about the channel. Cocoa milk. I look 25. Thank you so much for that. I had a this is the story I keep on sharing because it gave me generational damage, man. There's like a dating podcast, and I talked to the oh crap. I talked to the Sun Simulator. I talked to the guy that runs it. He's a pretty cool guy, and then just randomly I was in the chat. Okay, so I need... Oh, shit. Okay, hold on. Randomly, I was in the chat, and I was just like, said something, and then he asked this panel of girls on this dating podcast, oh, what do you think of Decoy Voice? And he goes to my... even goes to my fucking Instagram, shows my picture to all these young girls that are like 18 years old, and they're like rating me, and then one of them said something about like daddy vibes or whatever. It's like, oh, dad energy, and I'm like... the fuck, man? I was like, I understand I'm not in my 20s. I understand I'm not like a young guy. But having people say like you're like a father to them, it's like, goddamn. It really changed my opinion. Like on my facial hair, it's very red. You can't see it online, but there's a couple red gray hairs in there, and I would just snip them out. And then right here on the sides, it's getting gray. So I was honestly like, doing the mid fade, cutting them, and dude, like, that's what they say. Someone said, Coco Felon says, I thought daddy vibes was a good thing. It is a good thing. It means you're like, you're established. You're older. Yeah, people calling me Unk, and it's like, just accepting the fact that I'm no longer, mid 20s. Like, oh, that's Decoy Voice, the young guy. He's out here too, and it's like, no, I'm no longer the young guy, man. I am old enough to be most of your fathers, I guess. Kerosene lamp. No. Don't trust women that use the word daddy as a compliment. Here's the thing: is like I think that they were actually trying to be complimentary. Like, oh yeah, he's cool. He's older, but I'm still he's still cool or whatever. But that is not how I heard it, man. I heard it as this guy's old as fuck. As a guy, it's nice to be considered mature, but you never feel old until they call you old. Yeah, they were nice. This is a podcast that's notorious for girls tearing down men, so it could have gone much worse. But again, this happened like probably months ago, And I'm still thinking about it right now when I go out and I'm looking at clothing. Like I was like gonna buy a hoodie that was pretty dope. I shouldn't even be saying the word dope, but it was a dope hoodie. I was like, but this is too like kid for. Like this is like what teenagers wear. I can't wear it, man. Daddy voice sounds disgusting. Oh. Oh shit. Okay, hold on. Oh my god, I'm so bad at this game. I haven't even made it through the first level yet. You look at some of those 20-year-olds, you really want to be one of them. I'll say one thing for me is you can tell I'm not like the biggest guy. Like at one point in time, my face was pretty like chubby too. But back in like 18 through like 20, probably 25, I was like very, 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 very underweight. I don't think I would want to go back to 18-year-old me because it was just like a frail looking dude. I'm gonna sleep past time to like 7 in the morning. Daddy voice ASMR. I'm just gonna delete this channel now, guys. No. At least you're not like Hassan, still dressing like a hype beast. That's where you're wrong. I'm still into like sneakers and stuff. Like, what was it? I'm an old man, and I still woke up at like 7 in the morning because on the sneakers app for Nikes, there was like these sushi Air Force Ones, like rare Air Force Ones. They're no different than any pair of Air Force One Nike shoes you can get, but these ones were special and rare. So here I am waking up at 7 in the morning to try to buy a pair of shoes. So yeah, I'm kind of like Hassan in that aspect. I'm not proud of it, but at least, you know, I'll own it. I have a closet full of sneakers. That's what I mean. Like when I went to the store and I was like, I don't want the hoodie, I ended up buying like a pair of like leather loafers so I can match the pair of like dress pants I have. Like I'm in a weird position right now where self-employed, so I can wear jeans and t-shirts or like shorts every day. But I should be dressing like more older, more mature. But it's like, why would I put on a suit and tie like I have a job when all I'm going is to my computer, you know? Is your friend DEI Koi ever coming back to live? Likely not. I moved away. He's still up in LA. Still a good friend, like but he's likely, I don't even want to put his business out there, but he's likely getting a very good job in the very near future where he's not going to have the free time to come out and hang out. That'd be awesome if he could come out and we could do stuff together or whatever, but him doing like a show with me, I just think that like the first guy that I did a channel with, the original channel, he got the job opportunity of a lifetime. Like I can't say what another guy's job is, the other guy, DEI voice is getting, but the first guy, he's like I said, I found him, not found, he was found at a Fat Burger, just having a conversation, ranting about stuff, and then somebody offered him a job. Like that's how good he is at like just, oh, shit, dude, what? Oh, wait. There it is. I need to start bringing out the razor. That's what I need to be doing. I'm stupid. But the guy that I did the first podcast with, he's such a good like speaker. He was just ranting at a Fat Burger, and someone said, "Hey, do you want a job writing for our company, or whatever?" And he just got a job like that. So when he was doing the podcast with me, he got an offer to go to a very prestigious private university, and we're probably like, not like crazy old, but we're like not like college freshmen. He got the opportunity to mentor young freshman writing students at this university, and it's like, this almost sounds like a scam. Like it just does. But it's like, yeah, I got this job opportunity, so I'm definitely gonna have to like I can't do this silly little podcast with you that gets like, 20 views per video anymore. I gotta go. So no shade to him. He left. And then I don't need to spell battery. And then the DEI voice, he's getting a good job opportunity, which is gonna cause it's gonna take all of his attention. He's not gonna have any time for what I'm doing over here. So no shade to him. That's fine. Aura for the win. What's aura? I don't know what that is. You find out LA. I haven't said where I'm at. A lot of people find me in real life over here, like, oh my god, like I always knew you moved to this community. Like, it's kind of funny, but yeah, I left LA, trying to stay somewhat anonymous. I mean, obviously people are gonna find out where I'm at, and I know after 1 million subscribers, I'd like to keep my real name out of there. I'd like to keep my family out of all that stuff, but I know at some point in time, people are gonna. I'm not gonna be able to be anonymous, so I'll try to maintain my anonymity as long as possible, knowing it will not happen. I will not have it forever. Wait. Can I load this thing with the... Oh, I don't have any rusty bullets in it. Dang. How you feel hitting 1 million? I mean, nothing really changes. Like, I like it. That's cool. It's like, you know, I think, you know, the only thing hitting 1 million subscribers does, it gets the monkey off your back of trying to hit 1 million subscribers. Like, for a long time, you're just, you're like, oh, am I gonna get there? Is it gonna happen? Am I gonna get banned off YouTube before it happens? Like, you just feel good that you got it, especially when you finally get your YouTube when you finally get your YouTube subscriber gold play button in the mail. That's when it becomes real, because then you know how YouTube is. You can randomly break a rule you don't know about, and then your career is done. Like, I saw people online, like my peers, they covered the Amiru stuff, where she's like, the guy runs up to her, grabs her face, and you can barely see it because it's a far away video, but he grabs her face and brings it to her. It's like, I blurred it out. A lot of people were complaining, like, why'd you blur that out? You can't even see what's happening to her. And I was like, well, it's a girl getting SA'd. I don't think YouTube is going to be able to run a Pepsi ad next to that video. Oh, and then afterwards, the people that didn't blur it out, they're getting content strikes. They're getting their videos taken down. Like, it's crazy, but I'm like, yeah, like, you never know what Asmongold or Penguins is doing is okay for them, but if you're a smaller channel, they can just destroy they can just wreck you. They can, like, your career's over and you didn't even know it. Because you can get to that very scary time where you quit your regular job and you quit your regular job, and all of a sudden some weird technicality destroys it. Where's my shock doggo? I kept my door slightly ajar so my cat can come in here, but as you guys saw in that other video, I held him because he just begged to come inside my office. He instantly regretted that. I should tell the story about the coworker trying to stab him. No, it wasn't a coworker. I was working a security job in LA, and oh my god. I'm so bad at this game. Thank you, Dane. 1 million subscribers. We're talking the shot collar's an allusion to Hassan on Twitch. But no, the story of the guy trying to stab me is I was working security a long time ago, and this guy had like stolen something from the store. So me and two of my guys go out there. I'm the manager at the time. Two of my guys are solid dudes. I just call them C and we'll call them B. They're both kind of big guys, like they're larger than me. You know, one of them is actually like very, like, you know, very imposing. One of the guys is small. So we talk to the guy and say, hey, look, we want our shit back. Like, you stole something from us. Give it to her. And the homeless dude is like, he's like not mentally there, and he's like getting all angry about it. So it's like, okay, cool. I see the sweater in the bag. I take the sweater. I'm like, just get out of here. Like, we're not trying to deal with you anymore. And the guy just freaks the fuck out. Like, we're outside near a parking lot, so it's not like we had him like backed into like a spot. So randomly the guy just decides, okay, cool, pulls out a knife out of his bag and just starts going crazy, right? So we all kind of backed off away from him, but he split between us. So it's like, how do I say? Like, I'm facing you, you're the guy. C ends up behind you, and B's like to my right, but you're the guy trying to stab us with your knife out, right? So we're like, I was like, whoa, what the fuck? Like, get out of here! Like, the fuck you doing? Like, trying to stab us over a sweater that you don't even need. So the crazy dude starts to look at C, starts to charge back over at him. So me and B rush him from behind, and then he stops and turns around and starts slashing at me. Like he's like really trying to stab me, getting very close to stabbing me. It was intense. So C runs up, and no, B's closer than C. So B picks him up and drops him, and then as he's on the ground, he's like picking up, like he has the knife in his hand, so he's trying to pick it up. So then C runs up, gets him on the ground. He gets stunned. He's starting to get up. C knocks him down on the ground again, and then as he gets hit again, he like drops the knife. So we're able to kind of crowd on him. We're able to cuff him up, and then it was actually pretty good. Like once we cuffed him up, like he wasn't like getting beat up at all. It was just like we cuffed him up. Very intense moment, but it's just like it's crazy that it went from 0 to 1,000,000 in a second. And I'll say is like, you know, I'm calling my supervisor trying to say, hey, look, this thing happened. You gotta try to kill us. The guy was black. My 2 employees are both Hispanic. And then some crazy black lady ran up because obviously he tried to stab me. So it got rough. He got handcuffed. Some crazy black lady tried to run up on us and said, hey, these guys beat up this black boy for no reason. And it was like, yo, what the fuck? Like, there was a big audience because there was a big commotion. They yelled at the black lady saying like, no, he tried to stab them. There's a knife right there. This was justified. So I had to like tell my boss like, hey, we might have a little incident on our hands because there's going to be a cell phone video of someone saying it, and you know they're going to clip that last part out of it. But no, it's crazy that I could joke about it, tell my boss, do my thing or whatever, but then like it like, I don't want to say like it fucked me up mentally or whatever, but it did like, it had weird things where it's like, you could like randomly have moments where it's like, this kind of felt like that moment. So you like all of a sudden like you get hyper alert, like adrenaline starts pumping. It's like, no, that guy just kind of looks like the dude you saw before. Or like, I'll just be like what I said in the video, like you're just sleeping at like 3 in the morning, you wake up and you're like, you know, like in a cold sweat, and it's like, okay, hopefully like me seeing that, oh shit, that video of Amiru where she's like talking about like, oh my god, I could have died, I could have been stabbed, and then you see kind of have a tick, and she's like, and she's doing like involuntary movements. It's like, hopefully she can get some help. I think she lives with like a group of other streamers that probably go through things like her, so it's like she probably has a really good friend group. But it's like, when I see people going through stuff like that, that's when you know, I feel bad for them because I know what it is they're going through, you know? The music does not go through this story right now. Spencer with Life says, combat vet, you have a mild case of PTSD. A while back, I randomly got like, I was doing something in a security function, and the guy's buddy randomly decks me with a skateboard and like blindsides me or whatever. And then the doctor was all trying to tell me, he's like, nah, you have PTSD. And I'm like, I don't think so, man. Like that kind of like is a story I still tell to today, but it's not like it ever like impacts my day-to-day at all. It's just like, yo, that was a wild fucking thing, man. Yeah, it's sad that she has lots of stalkers and they denied her security there. Like I didn't even know that when I did that original video about her and her friends in Santa Monica. I was like, I grew up at that Santa Monica pier. I know that spot. There was no security. You are very much in danger, even though it's like a tourist trap. But I didn't even know that was her that also got attacked there, and I didn't know that was the girl that was on the podcast with Tectone and Asmongold. So it's like very small world. He was not doing a trick. The guy they were doing a trick called trying to let their friend escape from me, and I wasn't even trying to like detain the guy. I was just having a conversation with him, and this buddy comes out of nowhere. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna try to murder you, dude. Like, it is wild how in LA people take stuff from 0 to 1,000,000 in split seconds because I don't know. Like, they just have no chill. Tell you about meeting Adam Carolla? No, it's not a big thing. It's just all I'll say is he may very well be a cool guy, but I would say never meet your hero. Like, because I grew up in LA where it's like they have the 97.1 used to be talk radio, so you just drive around in traffic all day in LA, and like Adam Carolla becomes part of your life because you hear him every day. Like, he's in your car spending the majority the day with you, and then if you meet him in real life, and it's like, oh yeah, you're not the guy, and you actually at some level, you know what? I won't go too hard on him. Someone said if they met Adam Carolla in real life and he wasn't an asshole, they'd be disappointed. I'm like, fair point. Fair point. Yeah, I was a hardcore Adam Carolla fan. Sad to see how he is today. I mean, I went to his comedy show, and the comedy show wasn't that funny to me. But then the in-person interactions were like, am I like the Amiru fan where I'm like, oh, I feel like we're best friends, and it wasn't like that. It was something different. Oh yeah, Mariners or Jays. Honestly, I haven't even like. I know the game is happening. I went on my live stream. I don't even know who's an easier path for the Dodgers. I heard the Mariners don't have left-hand pitchers, which is like what like really kills the Dodgers. That'd be better. Yeah, Adam Carolla is way better than Jimmy Kimmel, so that's what you're thankful for. Damn, top of the 7th, Mariners up 3-1. Looks like it'll be them. Decoy Asman collab would be fire. I mean, I think that there's already Decoy Asman collabs. Like he watches all my videos and he's like super nice about stuff. Like I was wrong about on the Amiru video that the security guard that shoved aside the person that tried to SA her. I was like, these are useless Twitch security guys. And Asman goes like, no, that's not Twitch's employees. He's like, he's wrong. Decoy's wrong. Those are just her security. So like, you know, it's not as bad. It's like, and the thing is, Asman Gold could have gone off on me like, oh, Decoy voice is so regarded, like he's stupid or whatever. But he was just nice about it. He was just like, oh yeah, how would he know whose security is who? He's just nice about it. It was cool. Oh, crap. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Do I even have... Does canned tuna heal me? No, it does not. I have no healing items. Oh shit. Oh, and I'm out of ammo. Ah! Decoy Nux collab. I collaborated with I was on It's a Gundam's live stream, and he was on my live stream one time too. I feel like the whole real person VTuber collaboration, like it's cool when they cover my content and stuff, but it's like it's just something weird about it's something weird about the visual of that, like a real person with emotions and talking to an anime character. It's bizarre. Nearby Truck Second still trying to get a mirror of my old studio. I still have them. I have the one back there. I know that maybe Sunshine gets a couple. I probably need to I'll sign them, I'll send them out. I'll post like a community post on how to purchase them. Make sure that you guys that have been long-time subscribers get a first shot at it. I am actually not watching Kick Chat right now, unfortunately. I will once we do Decaf Decoy and Kick only. I think that, like, especially with the video game chatting. So make sure you subscribe over at Decaf Decoy or over at Kick. I'll probably do secondary live streams every week too. You missed your duck, but whatever, it's fine. Was there a duck? This game is called Escape from Duckov. It's on Steam. Super cheap. And honestly, I can't recommend it more. It's a super fun game. The hex mirrors? Yeah, the hex mirrors are there. When you play a Wii baseball game? Oh, yeah, the MLB Power Pros. If I can figure out a way to get my Wii, probably even like an emulator maybe. If I can get that game to work on this, I will definitely play... I would definitely play MLB Power Pros RPG on this. That'd be dope. Oh, for your emoji thingies? Yeah, you have to be a channel member for that. That's all good, though, man. Like, you already supported them enough as it is. That's the thing, is hardware. I just don't plug anything into here. I don't know how much my computer could handle either. I do suck at this game, man. It's terrible. Wait. Chocolate milk, protein. Can I mix the protein powder and the chocolate milk? No. The cigarettes help me at all? Cigarettes do nothing. Right. Yeah, it's single player. It's a single player game. Mega Bonk is the game I want to play, but since I'm on Mac, it'd be I don't know how to get it to. I don't know how to like get the game on here. Oh wait, all I need is one more piece of wood. There was wood over there, right? I never stream and talk to people. I get annoyed, so you're doing fine. Yeah, I'm just terrible at this game. Like, even if I wasn't talking to you guys right now, I would still be equally as bad at this game. Favorite drink? Probably, like, honestly, cherry Coke. But I'm trying not to be on too much sugar drinks or any, like, drinkable calories. Cherry Coke is, like, oh, shit, here we go. By far my favorite beverage of all time. I'd say whiskey, like, Basil Hayden's bourbon is like very, very good, but also try not to drink so much, man. I'm getting older. Yeah, right? I do miss cherry Coke greatly. I'll still have it. I'll still treat myself. Like if I'm at Chipotle, I'll have one of the oh shit. I'll have a wait, is honey healing? I'll still have a Mexican Coke. Oh my god. Fuck. Had a few nurses tell you smoking cigarettes is healthier than vaping. So okay. Tell me, people be telling me like, oh, they love zinning. Like, I was in a flag football league and all my friends were like, on halftime, every game, they would zin and like, oh, let's get locked in, right? So then I tried to zin one time. I got like the threes. I put it in there and I was like, that's whatever. And all of a sudden I'm like, the fuck? Like I felt sicker than I've ever been in my life, and I had to toss that. I never did it again. I'm like, what is the allure to zin? There's nothing about me that makes me think, oh, this is a good thing. Zin is like dipping. It's not. I don't know. It's like artificial nicotine, probably. Yeah, it's heard it's super addictive. Yeah, I don't need more addictive things or whatever. Zin can cause mouth cancer. I think. Oh shit. Everything can cause that. I think. Too bad Asman. Yeah, it's too bad Asman and Emmy don't do steak and eggs anymore. Would have been cool to see on there. No, I didn't know about Steak and Eggs podcast until it was already over. I was trying to learn how to live stream and fill up more time, so I watched it. I was like, this is pretty cool. Like they talk about regular stuff. It was a cool like vibe they had between the three of them. They had that Esteban guy on there sometimes. I saw them go to IKEA to buy Asmongold a mattress, and I was like, I'm very into this group of friends. Like the same feeling you get when you watch that show. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. It's like a slice of life. Oh, you're hanging out with friends or whatever. It was a cool show to watch. And it's very rare when you find like content like that. And then I found out later, like, oh, the show's already over. Like, by the time I got to it, the show had been canceled for a while. I hope Asmongold and Emery tear down Twitch and Tectone. I hope they all just go off. I feel like they have the power to do it. Big League Chew. I haven't heard of that in a long time. I don't like how It's Always Sunny. I haven't watched much of it, but now they're woke. Like they have the episode where It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia where they talk about they do blackface with Lethal Weapon 5 or whatever. They removed it because they're like, oh, it's problematic now. Comedy is problematic, man. People are gonna be offended. That's what makes it funny. It's messed up, but if you're too busy trying to walk on eggshells, you're never gonna be funny. No, it's too sunny in Philadelphia. They don't. It was dark humor. Let it be dark humor. Please be healing kits. Peace. Alright, how much? Oh, sorry guys, I gotta lock in. I don't know who Alan Watts is, unfortunately. Oh, I got him. Sick. Most of the movies from the 80s would have been canceled right now. Soul Man was hilarious. Yeah. What's that movie? Joanna Man about the guy dressing up as a woman to go join the WNBA because the NBA kicked him out. That movie was hilarious, but they 1,000,000% would not allow you to make Joanna Man today. Like, you would probably go to jail in the UK if you watched Joanna Man today. It was amazing and hilarious, and the idea that it could happen today is even more hilarious. Yeah, we're doing a live stream. Probably gonna wind down in the near future because we've been going for over 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours. We're just playing this video game now. Cash. Yeah. Some dude won 80K as a girl gamer. I did see that. That is you would feel bad for him, like from the outside in. Like, oh my god, I can't believe that guy went in there. That wins that contest, but it's like if nobody from inside the contest is gonna complain, and they're like, "Oh wow, what a historically great moment for these people." Like if they don't object to it, why would we object to it? If he wants to play in the league and they want them to play in the league too, by all means, let them allow it. You know. I'm starting to understand the sandbag. Oh, shit. Where's this guy? Oh, my name is terrible. Got him. Apple? Wow, am I poisoned or something? It's a duck is killing me over there. We're all traitors, man. Traitors are the cause. What podcast do I listen to? I mean, honestly, like I like the Joe Rogan podcast, but I'll very rarely actually watch the Joe Rogan podcast. What the heck? Where? Oh, pile of medicine isn't for... I'd say this game's worth the buy. I don't even really play video games that often, but I'm having a good time with this. Aspirin. Soda. Quick shock my dog. Oh, nice body armor. Finally, a travel bag. Yes. Finally, I got all my stuff. Oh shit. Wow, that was close. Heal. 33 points in the fourth quarter was unreal. Who did that? Yeah, buy this game. It's chill. This isn't even PC. This is just the Mac version. I'm having a good time. Alright, thanks, Otaku Dad. See you next time. Oh, the Denver Broncos yesterday? I mean, all I've been watching is the Rams lately, and then the Rams played in the UK. I'm like, I'm not waking up at 6 a.m. to watch a football game, bro. There's no way. I don't think we can play this game together, but honestly, I'll probably end up playing like, I don't know what other games I end up playing. Homer in the 7th? Who did it? Who did it? Oh, the Blue Jays are up? Oh, shit. Oh, man. Hey, at least they're wearing each other down. Oh, okay, finally get to the end of this map. All right. Finally. Jesus Christ. How many times did I die in that map? Ohtani, best player ever? There's no doubt. There is no doubt in the world Ohtani is the best player ever. Ever. What do you have? Like 10 strikeouts? He he had more home runs himself than hits allowed? Nobody. Ten to 3? No, it isn't. No, 3 to 4. 3 to 4. What do I do? Congress. Can I sell stuff with this thing? Oh, I have some money, so I can buy. Thank you. Giants will beat the Dodgers next year? I mean, maybe the fans will paralyze the fans. I don't know. What are you playing, nerd? Escape from Duck Hall. Pretty good game. Pretty good game. Ultimate decoy game. Yes, this is. Alright, so. I don't need any of this energy shit. What's that? 3 home runs. Yeah, crazy. Crazy stuff. But Giants better increase their spending by at least $1 billion if they want to beat the Dodgers. I honestly think if the Dodgers win the World Series, which I think they are, like I even posted on Twitter how what's that team? Undefeated, like the clothing brand. They're already selling Dodger World Series champion shirts. Oh, what's up, Stevie? Good to see you here. Go Eagles, I'm far from Philly, but from Eastern Pennsylvania. Eastern Pennsylvania's Eagles land and Western PA Steelers land. The two states live in harmony, though. I mean, I wish other towns could be like that, but it's like in LA, you're either a Lakers fan or a Dodger fan, but you cannot be a Charger. I mean, a Lakers fan or a Rams fan. You can't be a Charger fan. You can't be a Clippers fan. You will be excommunicated from society in your workplace. Sasaki can still get better though. Yeah, Sasaki's a rookie. Like a lot of people forget that the baseball in Major League in American baseball is bigger and it's less tacky. Like it takes a long time for the Japanese players to acclimate to the new baseball. So it's like give them a season or two to figure it out. Ohtani was terrible as a pitcher his first year too, and people just want to forget that. Nice. Yeah, it's gonna take him a while. Sasaki's gonna do fine. Yamamoto's gonna be a Cy Young winner at some point in time in his career. I can almost guarantee that. Angels fan. I mean, I would say I was an Angels fan because I like the because I was a fan of Ohtani. Like I watch a lot of Angels games. I still like going to Angels games because it's better than going to Dodger Stadium because Dodger Stadium is insanely difficult to get in and out of. I am split because I'm still within driving distance of Dodger Stadium. And I would like to go to the World Series games, but I just don't know about parking there because I know sometimes if you stay in Dodger Stadium to the end of it and you don't run to your vehicle, you're easily going to be stuck in that parking lot for an hour. Like not even moving. You're just going to be in that parking lot for an hour. Not Nevada. No. I thought I wanted to move to Vegas. I really did believe I was going to move to Vegas until I started actually looking into what it is to live there. Like the healthcare system, the school system. What about that place now? Like the mosquitoes off the strip. There are a lot of issues over there. Angels in the outfield, no, not that. The more people inside the sewer system. Like there's a lot of stuff in Vegas. Like it's like those well-to-do liberals are like, oh, I love Costa Rica, but then when I moved there, I didn't realize they're so poor. And it's like, yeah, if you actually go to Vegas, not in the tourist spots, you'll realize how not good Vegas is. Am I just bleeding out? So, okay, yeah. Bear Claw says, my wife, a lifelong Dodger fan, and she knows how to get there, in and out of there in 20 minutes. I knew a guy that also told me that he had, like, the secret to Dodger Stadium. We got stuck. So you say you went to Vegas one time for work. The one thing I'll say about Vegas is there's 3 different types of Vegas. There's Vegas with, like, a significant other. Like, you go to Vegas with your girlfriend or your wife. You go to, like, massages. You go to dinners. You go to shows. There's Vegas with your family, where you go there and you... you go to Vegas, like, family and girlfriend. That's one Vegas. Go to Vegas for work, so you can have some drinks with some buddies. You can maybe go to a show, maybe go to the zoo or whatever. And then you go to Vegas with your boys. That is a very different Vegas. Most people I know that don't like Vegas just haven't gone under the right context. It is a very fun party city, but you gotta be there, like, with the right people. Filipino Vegas is the best Vegas? I don't know about that, man. What does Filipino Vegas entail? Yeah, with the boys is the best way. It's what Vegas was meant for. I just know that by the time I had enough money to actually enjoy Vegas, all my guy friends like ended up with families and responsibilities. They couldn't do Vegas right, and then all my friends became my employees, which were like 5 to 10 years younger than me, so it's like it was just like starting over again. I'm like Peter Pan, man. Like, can't be going to Vegas with these guys. Not the STDs, no. What can I say about the 8-second video I posted 2 hours ago? It was probably when I tried to start a live stream and I couldn't get the stream software to work, and it started a new live stream. Like, it wasn't scheduled, it just started it. So nothing happened on it. It was there and I had to delete it, I think. What's my Halloween costume gonna be? You can find a video around Halloween time last year. It's like a Yeti costume. I really like it. I'll probably wear it again this year. Easy. Dude, your voice is different than on your YouTube videos. Yeah, because nobody can talk in the movie preview voice for like hours at a time. Oh, what the heck? Oh, sick. What I always tell people is, when I was doing the YouTube channel a long time ago, I did a video about... Oh my god, I've got distracted! The Travis Scott Astroworld incident happened where all those people got crushed, and it was very sad, and I wanted to do a video on that, and it was super late at night, and I was in a small apartment in LA, so I wanted to be quieter, and I think I didn't even have this microphone yet. I had like the Blue Yeti, so I just wanted to be like quiet and be like, hey, so what was I saying? Even with this music right here, over in Houston, Texas, at the Astro World concert, blah, blah, blah. And it was like because I just wanted to be quiet, and I was whispering. And then in that video, all the comments were like, oh my god, this is such a smooth, nice voice. Like, they liked it, and it's like, okay, cool. So over time, I learned if I was more like loud and animated, I'd get this many likes. But if I was more like, quiet and kind of like close to the mic and just kind of like had the movie preview voice, people would enjoy it. Especially when I'm talking about like heavy topics that are like very, very scary and sad to listen to. It's better if you're listening to the movie preview voice. So yeah, everybody's like, oh, fake voice or whatever, and it's like, yeah, nobody's talked like that in reality ever. But it works. Favorite conspiracy? I have a lot of favorite conspiracies. Tower 7. Is that a conspiracy? Does that count? You say Super Oinks says, I love your alliterations. What do you call it? I think it's funny how most people don't know that the videos, for the most part, will rhyme. They'll have alliterations. Like, it'll just be... It's very musical. Like, I made the joke that this is like slam poetry. That's what the videos are. But that's truthfully what it is. Like, sometimes I get like writer's block when I'm doing a video, and I'm like, let me just rhyme it a bit. let me get some alliteration in there. Let me have everything start with letter S or something just to kind of get the script going. And it's like, you may not know it, but you're listening to a very musical thing when I'm talking about the news. And that's why I feel like why people will like my stuff over other stuff, because you're enjoying something you don't even understand, you don't even know that's there. It just is. It's like a, what do you call it, a singularity, you know? Album win, never. Oh shit, wait. Ah, damn it. It's very rhythmic. Yeah, it has alliteration, it has like, there's rhythm to it. You'll know when things are structured where it's like, it's, I don't want to say it's like hip hop, but it's like, if I say a short sentence, the next sentence is going to be short, but then it's going to be followed along. Well, sorry. If I say a short sentence, the next sentence is going to be short, but then it's going to be followed with something that's double the length of two sentences. And it just flows better because it's like bars. It's like you're hearing it, you're feeling it, and you're hearing me talking about like the extermination of the American way and how they're trying to throw Trump in prison, or sad to say, what happened to, you know, tragedies like Charlie Kirk. It's, you don't want to like make it, you don't want to make the moment about a rhyme or whatever, but you also want to make it palatable to some people, and that's how I do it. Yeah, I'm giving the recipe. Like, I gotta honestly say, like, I love giving advice to YouTubers, people that want to make it on social media. I just obviously can't respond to all the messages, but I will give you, I'm an open book on like, you know, what to do with YouTube. Like, you talk about like tricks and stuff like that. Like, I can go on forever about making it on YouTube, like adjusting thumbnails and stuff like that. Like, just, I want people to become successful on here, because honestly, I always talk about me having a regular job that sucks, where people are trying to stab me at work. This has been like, you know, a dream come true. So I want you guys to have it too, if you want it. Like, not everybody wants to do YouTube. I understand that. So yeah. How much blowback do you get? Honestly, in person, not at all. Like, I think it was funny. One of the first time, actually not one of the first times. The first time I was recognized in the real world, I was outside a job I had, but I wasn't working currently. But it was where I've done security before. A very large black gentleman who was just ripped, like, you know, wearing a tight shirt, but he's ripped. He walks up to me and just kind of like, he wasn't squaring up, but he was like bladed to me. So he was like, "Hey, you're the guy, right?" And I was like, "Yeah, man, what's up?" Like, I was like, I don't know what this is. He's like, "Oh, I watch you all the time, man. I love this. I love your channel. I love when you cover all the Kyrie Irving stuff. Like, I love Kyrie Irving, and what the Nets are doing to him is foul. What the NBA is doing to him is foul." And he even gave me his business card for like personal training. It was pretty cool. But I just remember that was the only time in person that I felt a little uneasy about doing the channel. Like, now everybody that meets me in person is super nice. Like, people want to take a picture with me. Very flattering for someone like me, a regular guy, that someone wants a selfie with me. So that's pretty cool. All the in-person meets I've had as of recently have been solid. So yeah, it's been nice. It's been nice. Blowback I get online, like when I covered that Hassan Piker stuff, super inorganic, but I got all this hate. My Instagram filled with random ass shit. Just like hate on my messages, and I was like, wow, what happened? Like, Hassan must have mentioned it, or somebody in his orbit must have mentioned my channel. Something happened for me to get all this hate all at once. But it's like, yeah, that's just not real. You guys aren't real. Like, you guys saw me in person. I don't think they're gonna be super aggressive about it, because it's internet talk. Like, nobody wants to get in a physical fight over some meaningless words online. But they're more than willing to say it online. It's sad. Yeah, stay anonymous as I can. Like, I don't think anybody here is gonna be mean to me in person. But if I can keep my new home secret, that'd be great. Like, it wasn't my neighbor's fault, but when I lived in LA, he was personal training out of the apartment gym, and when I was out there talking to him briefly, like, I saw him, and then his client came to the apartment and was like, "Oh my God, your decoy voice! Like, I watch you all the time," and I'm like, I'm sure he's not a threat or anything like it at all, but it's like, I don't like the fact that a guy online now knows my apartment. Like, I did not like that. So all your YouTube featured decoy, happy to see your videos and stream. Okay, that's cool if it was up there. think I got one more of these. I don't want to stream for 3 hours. And also, if I can, I'd like to catch the end of this game. Because Mariners 3-4, bottom of the 4th, bottom of the 8th. So they got one more inning to do it. Best way to reach me is here. Like, honestly, when everybody was asking me questions about, like, how to make it on YouTube or whatever, my inbox gets flooded. Like I said, I've been a silent partner to a couple channels. And one of them is making more. One of them doesn't get as many views as Decoy Voice, but the way they're positioned, she is in such a good like monetization area where she already has and will always will make way more money than me. So I'm very proud of her, and I love seeing their success. I will when I see someone with a very, very high upside, I'll just like add them on social media. And then if they want advice, like, you know, they can reach out. But honestly, I don't just say like, I just don't have enough free time to take messages from like everybody that wants to know stuff. Like just watch the content or just like send a message here while we're live streaming. I can like, ask like specific questions. Honestly, feels weird because you wouldn't expect to make it this far. How you get recognized right now? Wait, what do you mean? I just get recognized because people see me. They know me. You know, like they watch the channel. The duck needs armor. I had a whole bunch of stuff before. You would be Brock from Pokemon? It sounds like a racially motivated comment, man. I've never been to, whatever. I've never been to San Antonio, so. Alright, so, yeah, as we're rounding this out, anybody, like, before we sign off, what we got? Because we've been here forever. Like, if you're a loyal enough subscriber to be still watching 3 hours in, what do we know? Yeah, Stevie says, if you haven't followed Stevie's channel, it's pretty cool. She's like a, I don't want to say disaffected. I don't want to misrepresent the channel, but it's like had done like, modeling and then all of a sudden, like started speaking out about insane stuff that's happening in New York City, bad politics. And then he says, you got, I saw that message. Saw it a second ago. I got, before I started talking about my political views, and now I'm freaked out. And that's the thing, is like, same thing with Amiru versus like men. It's a very different contextually. Like, I'm not this huge 6'5", 270-pound dude, but I know guys aren't gonna come up to me and try to fight me over nothing because it's like, it's different as a guy. But it's I always say, like, it's good to speak out and be the first one in your community to speak out, because most people probably have the same values as you, but it's just not socially acceptable to be conservative in this environment because there's so many people like Hassan Piker that would go out there and try to get you literally ended. Or people like Charlie Kirk, well, he just has religious values and he's just a regular guy, not a regular guy because he was like a very prominent conservative figure, but all he wanted to do was talk to college students about change, like, you know, like change my mind on something. And they shot him over it, and you notice all the liberals cheered it on. So it's not that they just disagree with you. They want you dead for disagreeing with you. So it's sad. Yeah, it's not cool at all. Like the idea that nobody was calling for gun control after that happened. They were just like, oh yeah, well, I guess he deserved it. And it's like, it's very sad. The reaction was the worst, not the worst part about it. The worst part about it is the man being murdered in front of his wife and kids over having a difference of opinion. But also, it was eye-opening to know that as a society, they wanted that. They cheered that on. Very shame, yeah. Yeah, the reaction let us know who was who, and the silence of people really let you know who was who. Like, I have the most respect in the world for Shoe on Head, because she's a liberal. She had a baby, and she was openly saying like, hey, after I had my kid, things kind of changed, maybe starting to see things a little bit more like conservatively. And then her covering the her covering the Charlie Kirk murder, she was real about it. She was like, this is terrifying to me. Like, you guys, I'm no longer a liberal. Like, you guys scare me. You guys are cheering this on. That could have been anybody. That could have been you. The idea that just because the right doesn't commit as many violent actions as the left doesn't mean that in this cultural environment, they're not cheering something to happen to somebody for having a difference of opinion. I'm tiptoeing over the topic, but it's like, it's scary. Like I would say, I despise everything about Hassan Piker and his political views. I don't want him to be harmed. I don't even want like someone to throw water on him as he's out there like at a march or something. I want him to be safe. I don't want escalation. It's not that hard to say, like, hey, basic humanity. You can have a different opinion than me. You have an audience that hates me. That's perfectly fine. That's your right. But the idea that the left has all of a sudden become, I'll go to a protest over no kings, have no idea what the fuck I'm protesting over, but I know I want you to die because you think different than me. Scary times, man. Yeah, the only thing I can respect about the boomer generation is their don't give a fuck attitude. It's easy to have a don't give a fuck attitude when your job at the factory can support you and a family of 4 and buy you a house. Yeah, low IQ status. It's sad. It's sad that that's where we're at right now. 1,000,000%. Dai Saraku says, could this be part of the greater plan to try to get us to fight one another based on party lines, right versus left? 1,000,000%. That's all it is. I think Tim Pool pointed it out where he was covering Occupy Wall Street, where like the people were rising up against the establishment. Like they didn't like the bankers getting rich left and right and bailing each other out after the mortgage crisis. And then out of nowhere, intersectionality came everywhere. Racism, white supremacy, Nazis, all these things. Like everything was about blacks versus whites and Asians versus whites. And, you know, not the class system, but just the color system. And it's like, yeah, they really tried to push it to make it about that we're different in appearance, not different in socioeconomic class. Like they really were able to successfully distract the masses into hating each other. And it's messed up, man. What's one of my favorite scary movies? I think I just recently watched Cabin in the Woods, and I enjoyed it. I really did. Oh, no. Weapons. If you haven't watched Weapons, good God, that was a good movie. That was a scary movie. I haven't been that scared. A couple jump scares in that movie, but it was creepy. I loved it. Gen Z does not know Occupy happened. Gen Z scares me. Oh my God. Okay. Okay. I'm not putting this shit out there, but I just remember I showed my nephew Grand Theft Auto 5. Very young. I think he's Gen Alpha. The first thing he did when he found out you could fly an airplane, he's like, oh, I'm going to do a 9/11. I'm like, the fuck you? Bro, you weren't even born when it happened. How do you know what that is? And 2, why are you trying to do it? This new young generation terrifies the fuck out of me, guys. I was very scared. So I don't play Risk. I don't play the board games online, whatever. Yeah. No, because the thing is, like, you see your nephews and nieces as like innocent, sweet kids. Like, oh, we used to play blocks and we played in the mud together. And then he's playing video games, having like very disturbing ideas. And I was like, yo, chill, chill. That's not. We don't joke about that thing. That was terrifying, man. Not based nephew, man. Because here's the thing: is like obviously I was a kid too. You have not based. You have edgy humor. He probably heard that somewhere in school. He's repeating it, but just terrifying to see it from someone like you're like, yo, what the fuck, man? Like, chill, bro, chill. I would be a good voice actor. I don't know. Like honestly, I think I would be a good voice actor for like a commercial where, if you're a supporter of Decoy Voice, you like my stuff, and you watched like a Mazda. You know what, Joseph M? You say you think it was in a Rick and Morty episode? That's exactly what it was. Did a 9? You know what? That's what it is. Watch this Rick and Morty. He said, I'm gonna do one. He's just parroting what he saw on TV. That's like me as a kid parroting some racist joke I heard from South Park. That makes sense now. The voice actor, if it was like with Lego Batman, Will Arnett, or with Jim Halpert from The Office. Sometimes you're listening to a commercial and you hear it, you know it's their voice. Oh, okay, cool. I trust that person, whatever. I don't think that I'm good at like reading somebody else's lines and bringing them to life. I'd probably be a good narrator, but that's about it. Do Glenn from Walking Dead. The funniest thing, as a person with an accent, I don't do accents well. I can't like do a British accent or a UK accent or I don't know, whatever it may be. I'm not good at emulating other stuff. I'm just uniquely bizarre. What's the score right now? Top of the 9th. Who's at bat? Seattle's at bat, so this is the game. All right, so English accent. I can't. So, okay, we will see you guys next time. If you haven't already, subscribe over at Decaf Decoy or on Kick. We will live stream over there in the near future, but for now, duck off.
You had a lot of moments that didn't last forever. Now you in a corner, trying to put it together. How to love, how to love. For a second you were here, now you over there. It's hard not to stare. The way you're moving your body like you never had a love. Never had love. When you was just a young and your looks were so precious, but now you're grown up. So fly is like a blessing, but you can't have a